Hello! Welcome to Drakenmemoria. For those of you wondering what this is, well, it's Dungeons & Dragons. Or more specifically, a group of people playing Dungeons & Dragons. And no, it's not going to be 4 people in a blank place. Tobiyashi wrote us a few moments. He said he's just running a little bit late. So, if you're not into Dungeons & Dragons, apparently like my mobile app, well, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Twitch, you'll have suggestions to the right or to the left. Pick one. For everyone else who actually wants to be here, who enjoys being here, who likes watching us play, who likes watching people play Dungeons & Dragons, who like watching us play Dungeons & Dragons. So it's a pleasure to have you. If you're new, welcome. If you're back from previous session, welcome back. And that's everything that I could say on this subject.
Like, join us for our Let's Play of Dungeons & Dragons.
If you're wondering what the sound you're hearing in the background is, it's Thunderstorm. It's an ambience made especially for this, although our group seems to be spending a lot of its time
Sorry
inside.
about that.
Ah, hello.
That's my bad. My computer was messing up again.
Yeah, I know. My Skype has also been doing this. Apparently, the people at Skype believe that they know better what's the optimal setting for my computer.
Yeah.
And they know it without ever having asked anything about anything that I'm doing. So
480p resolution.
No, but apparently they decided to reset every single setting that I had placed so that it would be optimized to not have problems. This is why we've been having problems whenever I play music, especially fights, for more than 25 minutes, where you start having audio problem. I went into the settings and I found a few ones that were resetted to their base value, which are awful. So yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, like
Start using your laptop microphone, or computer microphone, rather.
oh yeah, unfortunately they haven't been doing that yet. So, like I was saying, if you like the Thunderstorm, it's an ambient mixer. You have the information down below. And very soon you'll also see a map. For those who might be wondering, I'm using Dungeon Alchemist for the inside maps. I'm currently evaluating a few software for the outside maps, so might actually get an updated map relatively soon. We'll see how fast I can learn it. But that's about it. Everything I have to say, publicity about us, we have everyone here. Thunderstorm. My Twitch mobile app is not working, so I can't look at the chat. Everything's fine. I'm gonna be relying on you, my good players, to tell me if someone wants to ask a question. And
The power is yours.
you, the viewers, decide. Yes, I know. I'm quoting Reboot.
Actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't that be both interesting and awful? It's just like, okay, let's poll the audience. Does the party live or die? And the GM decides the encounter difficulty based on that answer.
Apparently it's unanimous. Everyone wants to see you die. You meet a huge creature coming right at you, lumbering in the distance.
It's a Tarrasque.
Can't be. I can see 2 of them, and they're supposed to be only one.
Yeah, they donate enough money. They donate enough money to where they could drop another monster right when we're about to die.
They want to make
Which
sure.
drops in actual play.
So, What happened last episode? Well, what happened last episode? The party started by debating on the quest, which one of the party members forced the others to do. We're not pointing at anyone. Fortunately for you, you can't see who I'm looking at right now. So yeah. But I can give a clue right now, he's not on his chair. So after some debate and a more in-depth evaluation of the quest, the party decided to take on this challenge and go kill some spiders which had nested in the sewer of the city of Otanel. Thanks to some very perceptive party members, feathered party members, even though he was scared nearly stiff of traveling in the sewers, the problem was easily found and combat ensued. Tobiyashi nearly got turned into a preserved sausage and dragged into the lair of the spiders, but fortunately, the party managed to survive this encounter. Unfortunately, however, a greater threat was revealed before the end of the fight. A threat of greater evil and danger than the monster already vanquished. And if you think about it, maybe it would have been less of a problem if they didn't kill the monster they just killed. But what's been done is done, and the party now finds itself staring inside of a very webbing-filled room. I'm not sure how else to describe it. Well,
look, we just went into a very dark, damp, very smelly place underground, full of white sticky fluid.
Yeah. Sounds like a trash bin of a lot of teenagers.
No. I reject this premise.
Sorry, try again.
Oh, goodness. A lot of bad memories. I once had a player who started by shaking everyone's hand and then sat down and looked at everyone and said, "This is the hand I just used to..." I'll let you fill in the blank.
Do their taxes.
Yes,
Yeah.
at 16.
Yeah.
Yes. We all pay our taxes at 16. Different kind of tax, I believe. Alright, so, well, if you want to see what it actually looks like inside, I still have the image from the last episode of what it looks like. Turn off the rain because it's not raining inside the sewer.
I'd be very concerned if it were raining.
That pulled up so fast on the stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like
good.
right when you were saying it.
Well, that's probably because I clicked on it a few seconds before. But yeah, this is how it looks, and this is what everyone is looking at right now. Yay! Well, actually, it's just audience is looking at this right now because he's the only one looking inside of the opening while asking, I believe, Jorg and Orunak to place their moonbeam in front of the entrance, so no.
Once I leave. Not now. I don't want to have to run through the moon.
All right. And I believe this is exactly where we left off. There is about 30 seconds of the moonbeam left, with everyone just piling up in front of the door, the moonbeam arriving and shoving themselves right in front of it. And that's about it. And that's about where we are. So, audience, Remy, Tobiyashi, Jorg, and Fisher, what are you doing? And so this is the battle. This is the battle map of the battle map version of what we're looking at.
Waiting for directions.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for
Because audience is the only one looking inside. I don't know what he's looking at.
Well, audience is gonna waste no time because the shield is up for a very limited amount of time.
So are our moonbeams. My moonbeam.
So audience basically, as we enter, is gonna basically say, very quickly, place the moonbeams in front of the door as I leave. It's gonna step into the room, quickly try and light all the spiderweb alight with his torch, and then run back out.
Okay. I was gonna say
all of the spiderwebs.
With a big clump of spiderwebs that's in front of me, I assume.
Oh yes,
I'm gonna
no,
drop-
there is there are clumps of spiderwebs everywhere. From the battle map, you can't see that it's quite tall, but if I put the perspective map again, yeah, that's you have a whole lot of it, and it's quite tall in some areas. So you throw the torch inside. I was about to say roll, but if you miss, you're just gonna get another
I kind of
trap,
assumed
so.
it's like all cobwebs. So
Yeah. Oh no, I miss. I got the other one over there. Oh, never mind. It's spreading. Okay, we're good. All right. So, are the moonbeam placed in front of the door or inside of the door?
Inside.
Well, I don't know.
Is how I was figuring it. Like in the doorway, so like
Okay.
the two.
the kind of four squares that are like inside the.
Yeah,
All right.
because it's 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
you
just stick
have
it in there.
two moonbeam just, and you hear. Well, I don't know. Do spider web make sounds when they're burning?
I assume they just make the same sound as almost anything when it's burning. It's just the.
Well, it's
know.
fairly quick. Spider webbing catches on fire at very low burning temperature. Basically, if you have a flame, it's going to catch on fire. It's not a flash burn, and it's not a big ball of fire either. So sorry, it's not like Hollywood.
Nope. It's also though for the smoke because creatures don't like smoke though.
Yeah. So it takes a little bit of time, but you throw this in, you look at this through the moonbeams, very bright light in front of you. You sort of see many of those webs just starting to burn and go away. Unfortunately, I cannot alter my battle map, so look at it as they're all spider webs on the floor and no longer up. You see a good quantity of it just burning up. You see for a little bit of time the wave of nearly fire spreading inside of the room. And one thing that you do notice, well, you do hear a little bit of commotion. There's a lot of things running around in there, starting to run around in different directions, trying to probably save themselves. You see a good quantity of them trying to get out through where the smoke is leaving. So you see these small, I'm so sorry for those who like cats, cat-sized fireball running toward the exit and just throwing themselves inside of the moonbeam and finishing their barbecued self before they manage to leave the door. So you have just those flaming cat-sized spider arriving right next to you, and then
Damn.
Amazing.
We are the best exterminators.
Everybody's gonna need to take
screaming spiders.
the next 4 days of downtime just to wash.
yeah,
Pretty much.
and recover from the trauma. Because as you're watching this, there's one thing that you do not like as you're watching this. The spider in the middle of the room does not move. The flame licks its body, I should say. And it does not move. It just stays there, but now all of its eyes just lowers themselves and look in your general direction. And then suddenly you just stop seeing this flow of popping spider coming out the door, and you don't hear any commotion anymore. When the moonbeam starts to flicker and fade, you do have a view inside of the room. There are no more huge spider web coming from the ceiling. There are some webbing left on the walls, and because of the image, we'll say on the floor also, because I can't remove them since it's a image that I finished making. But you do see this giant thing in the middle of the room.
And it holds up its two front legs that happen to have boxing gloves.
Does it appear, though, that at least most of the other spiders, like smaller spiders, have been dealt with?
Well, you see a whole lot of charred, small spiders everywhere.
Okay, but most of them appear to be dead.
A lot of them appears to be dead. Just from a passive perception point of view, or passive investigation, because you're really just counting, you'd easily count a good 50 small smoldering bodies everywhere, including those who have popped inside of the entrance.
Okay, good.
But you can still hear an echoes from the back of the room, and also very close to the door. Again, approaching.
Okay, so they're
again.
still... Well,
50 of them were removed from the Darwinian pool.
All right. So, but the spider in the middle does appear to now be completely focused on you.
I mean, that's fair. We did just burn her home and kill probably a lot of her offspring. I would be too.
It's a large
Alright,
spider.
Or their nieces and nephews.
It's a very large spider. Those who have the large abdomen, but not round abdomen, sort of like a banana-shaped abdomen.
And I also know, because of my divine sense, that it has at least some... It's somewhat like a fiend, if not a fiend itself, which is why I'm actually not that surprised that the fire had no effect on it.
Now it's staring right at you with all of its eyes, apparently very focused on you, and disturbingly enough, relatively intelligent, focusing on you.
Quick, let's communicate. We can make friends. We haven't burned any bridges. No puns intended.
Yeah, I would be...
Just tame him, George.
Yeah, no bridges,
Yeah.
just all of its friends.
Exactly, so now we can make new ones.
They're
you have
probably
to
just
burn
having a
the
nice
old
dinner.
friends so you can open up spots for yourself.
They just made a nice chuck roast and they were about to eat it. We just murdered all of them.
No, but
Alright.
exactly, like Sam said. You just killed all of its friends. Now it has fresh body to lay its eggs inside of to get new friends.
Hey.
Pre-cooked.
It's the circle of light. Sorry.
I'm not sure it was
Alright,
meant in that
well-
way.
It'll say. Alright, well, it seems like we've at least killed most of the other spiders. Are the moonbeams? The moonbeams are no longer up,
No,
right?
they were. You can see well inside because they just flickered off, and now it's Magna's sight that is allowing you to
So
see.
one question I have is, if the spider has no way to leave, what if we just had Jorg, and then what if we just kept hitting it with range damage, and it could never get to us?
As in, like, it can't get out of that hole?
Yeah, I don't know if it can actually technically get to us out of that hole. What if we just keep hitting it?
The best range stuff I can hit it with is all fire damage.
Okay,
I've
I more
got
meant
some
like
javelins.
I more meant
could
like what if
thunderclap him.
Raimi just keeps chucking his knife at it over and over?
And I can just keep hitting it with frostbite or guidance.
And I have a bow. I can shoot it with a bow.
I mean, if he's 10 feet away, I could just hit him with my meteor hammer over and over again.
Well, right
I
now,
don't know how
from
close
where
it's
you'd
gonna
be
stay.
standing, it's 50. Sorry.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
45
30,
feet away.
45 feet away. So we're...
Does
Remy-
it look like a normal spider, just big, or is there something like wrong with it?
The way that it's looking at you, there is a feeling of a malevolent intelligence behind it.
Alright.
I
Remy,
don't
I'll-
think it's gonna let us just sit here and hit it.
I mean, I don't either, but I want to see how it deals with it first. So, Remy, why don't you shoot it with your bow, and we'll prepare actions in case it does.
Well, I feel like a spider's volume is largely made up of legs, and it would be able to just squeeze through.
That's fine, though. If it squeezes through, we can all get attacks on it as it tries to squeeze through. Nor do we have to enter its lair, which means we're fighting it on our footing.
So you're all
Okay,
casually having this conversation as you see this spider watching you, and you have a feeling that it's coming up with a plan. Good.
It's fine. We can both plan. Remy, try shooting it and see what it does.
Remy, go first.
Poke it with the stick, see what
I assume
happens.
our magic just wore off in that time. 'cause
Yes,
yeah.
well, he said our moonbeams flickered out, and I assume, and my shield's at the same timer, so I assume yes.
Yeah.
So Remy, what do you decide to do as you see this 15-foot large
It's
spider
60 feet away, I think.
watching you?
Don't worry, Remy. If it rushes
You know what? Since
I will
since
stand in front of it.
you know what, since it was in fact audience that that gave the suggestion, just like Remy has no reason to refuse.
And
So
you can hear echoing from the walls. There's more and more of them arriving.
they said that they're about 45 feet away.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. As audience hears the noise, we're gonna make a ring around Remy, in case the small spiders, which I think can leave, start coming out of the walls and trying to attack. And Remy just keeps shooting the big spider. And then once we've cleared all the little spiders, then we go in and finish off the big spider.
As I start to follow audience's instructions and take a defensive position. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to say this again, but I think you're overthinking this.
Alright, well, let's give it a try and see what happens.
There's a lot of shade in that.
From inside of you, Fisher, you hear, "Thank you."
Listen, I think my strategy is sound. We'll see if it doesn't work.
Anyway, Raimi does a steady aim and fires
I'm gonna ready a
short
dodge
bow at the
action real
spider.
quick.
I will also ready an attack action in case spider
too.
for whenever a spider enters my range.
Okay.
George, you actually might want to summon animal companions now to help make the ring. Just so
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean, how long did the animal companions last?
I think they last like an hour.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're
Yeah.
fine. You could summon them now.
Yeah, I'll summon some ammon.
I am going to summon my silk, 20 feet on both arms, and then ready a dodge action because I don't want to die.
It's always a good option. All right.
Classic, all of us ready attack actions. Toby ready to dodge action.
Bro, just in case he attacks me first.
Standard.
Interesting. Just to have an idea of in what order you are. So I'm going to place this beside the battle map. Remy would be in first because he's currently steady aiming a large spider.
Yeah.
Then we have audience on Magna, probably right behind.
Yes, I would have gone back on Magna.
All right.
Jorg is summoning 2 brown bears.
Beef. You got a lot of beef around you with Magna and 2 brown bears, right, mate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you placing them in front of you or?
How are we situated around the door?
That's the thing. You're all situated right outside of the battle map right now. This
Yeah.
is why.
We're kind of, it's like Remy, there's an open space in front of Remy, and then we are making a ring on sides and behind.
Technically,
basically.
Remy is the only one inside of the battle map right now because he's taking a peek to throw it at you.
They'll be behind us.
I don't think Remy should be in front.
Well,
Well, he has to be able to shoot the spider. We can close up the gap if he's rushed.
All right.
all right. So, just for representation,
I'll be flanking Remy on his right. Like, me and Mag will be, like, right, like, not right in front of him to block his shot, but, like, on his right, flanking.
Okay.
Slightly.
Anyone right next to audience?
Oh, I'll be right next to audience.
Tobiashi is next to audience. Jorg needs to have line of sight. So he's either behind Magna or next to audience with his 2 bears.
I'll be next to audience.
Next to audience, so...
Damn. I feel so popular. Everyone just wants to be next to me.
Alright.
That's only if I get
What?
attacked.
People want to be next to the level 6+ paladin.
What?
No.
The one with a literal aura?
No.
And
Nah.
Fisher
That's
behind...
like an awful idea.
Fisher, you don't have a whole lot of option left. You have behind Magna or behind the bear.
I'll go behind a bear, I guess.
Okay. So I've placed everyone in the lower corner of the map, outside of the battle map. So that's a bit what you'd look like with Toby. Technically, Remy would be right in front of Tobiashi, and Remy is technically the only one on the battle map right now. So would be your formation right now. It's gonna be interesting.
But we're actually around Remy instead of to the side.
All right. So he's literally just outside the battle map also. Meaning it's probably looks more like this. With Remy being on the left side of the door and the upper left corner of Magna being on the right side of the door.
Man, there's just a lot of meat in this corridor.
A lot of summoned meat also.
And now we just hope that the spider doesn't have a line attack.
Yeah, you
I
know,
would say nothing.
that would be so a
I'm
shame.
gonna keep myself muted.
Just immediately hits us like spits fire in a line.
Well,
Oh, it has range too. I didn't plan for that.
It's the fire spider.
all right. So
Oops.
as you take steady aim, Remy, you throw your dagger. I believe I heard you roll. What did you roll?
I did roll. Unless I have to take... Well, actually, I guess you would have told me otherwise. So 24 to hit.
Well, that's enough to hit.
Thank God.
Nope. Okay, never mind.
And we were
It's
Call
like
the
this is
guard in.
outside of our comfort zone.
just call the guard. Yeah, we're not strong enough for this quest either. We're retreating.
We're
we're
retreating
gonna need,
and we
backup,
kill
please.
the spider shepherds. So the city is going to be under attack in a few minutes.
No, just plug up the hole. It's fine.
And how much damage does that attack do?
It's like I didn't want to assume a hit.
Okay.
But give me a sec. Anyways, it was actually with one of my arrows, not with the dagger. Mostly because
Okay.
basically I'm testing for resistance and/or immunity.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And I believe you're.
So I will go ahead and ask DM: should I bother rolling if it's immunity?
Is your bow?
I do not currently have a magical bow.
Then you do not need to roll for damage.
Okay.
You fire your arrow, and you just see your arrow go. Ding ding ding. And in response, you have the same kind of attack that Tobiyashi endured with the spider silk that just spewed out forward. It's everything in front where Remy is, and technically Remy, Magna, Audience, Tobiyashi, Jorg, Fisher, and one bear. So...
Oh, who saw that going?
Yeah!
What?
Wait.
It has ranged attacks too? This is
Wait.
bullshit.
It's a spider.
Doesn't it have disadvantage on me though?
It's an
I have the
area of
dodge action
effect.
ready.
It's a saving throw.
Ah,
Yeah.
Dexterity
it's a
roll,
saving
please.
throw.
Dex save, then you have advantage on it.
I do. Wait, what kind of save is it? Is it Dex?
Dexterity save, yes.
Remember, guys, you also all pretty much get +2.
Okay.
To
Oh,
this.
and then plus 2, so 19, 20, 20, 21. 21.
Well,
Okay.
Jorg doesn't understand spiders that don't stick to nature.
17.
Okay. So, Fisher?
Nat 20 for 21.
Damn.
Whoa.
Well, that's because you're behind everyone else. You just saw it
Yeah.
coming. You saw it splash on everyone in front of you.
I just looked at what Raimi did and copied that.
And Remy, your saving throw?
Being close enough to audience, a 17 total.
Roll for Magna as well.
Damn. Yes.
18 for Magna.
How is that possible? Audience failed, but Magna succeeded?
He's getting tossed around up there.
The spider aimed high.
Well,
And that's how it missed Raimi. Aimed too high.
no, you rolled in 17. You had to roll 18 and plus to save this.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear the final save.
The only one
final
who's
number.
managed to dodge this is Tobiyashi. Yeah! Everyone else gets splashed by this spider silk.
Wait,
even with the 20,
I got
I
21.
know. Sorry, and Fisher, because he got to see everything that was happening and just, oh, I'm gonna step aside.
wait, even with my 21, I got
No,
hit.
that's what I said. Tobiyashi did not get
Oh.
hit.
Okay, cool.
No, neither did Magna. Magna was also okay.
So, you have a very interesting all spider silk blockage in front of you. The entryway is completely blocked by this spider silk, which has enveloped everyone except Tobiyashi, but then again, he's surrounded by spider silk, so you'll have to be extremely careful when you move. And the first thing you sort of realize is, oh shit, if I stay here, it's gonna hurt because the spider webbing is acidic in nature.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
So I do a double backflip. No,
We don't have the bear for strength.
You will be able to make a strength roll if you want to break free. The rest of it works pretty much the same way as the spider silk before, but it has a slight added effect. It's acidic in nature.
So will I have to like sneak? How would I get out of it surrounding me? Just walk carefully.
Technically, I'd say
See it on the check.
this is
Yeah,
going
how does
to
it-
work pretty much exactly like what's the name of the spell?
Web.
I was thinking more about spike growth, in the sense that it's everywhere around you. For some reason, I don't know, there was a rock in front and it didn't cover the space where you were. I don't know how to explain the fact that everyone except you you and Magna got splashed.
I just jumped over it. Don't worry about it. It was my dodge action actually
He
working.
limboed
That's
it.
my life. Yeah, I said.
Matrixed it.
Yeah.
So, I believe now would be an interesting
Difficult terrain.
moment for initiative. Unless you just
I
want to
guess.
keep going like this and I have to
We're
approximate.
still not in combat, really.
Well,
Now the
I-
spider's blocked up.
I think now you're in combat.
You mean to roll for my bears?
Oh,
individually?
I
I guess.
I rolled a 16.
don't know if that bodes well or not well for the rest of the
Roll
combat.
13.
That's another nat 20.
Oh my god. You just
Okay.
roll for my bears independently?
So yeah, Fisher is
Oh, shit.
the last one in the group, and he's gonna have to do a whole lot of things to get in front.
Excuse me. Oh, wait, please.
All right, so the spider has. Damn. Yes, your initiative.
I rolled a 9, and my bears rolled a 2.
Jorg 9 and Bears 2. That's all right. It's the same initiative as Orunak, who is the short and completely in the back, so it's justified. And the entrance is just 10 feet wide, so it's very justified. Audience?
Audience rolled 6, Magna rolled a 13.
Okay, Remy?
16.
Okay. Tobiyashi.
I also have a 16.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Let's see if Skype allows us to put a little bit of combat music this time. Just have something in the background. All right. Which means... Well, that's going to be interesting. Spider goes first.
It beat my
Blocked
20.
out.
Oh my.
Spider goes first. You hear a strange clicking sound. Sort of like multiple clicking sound as it just sort of shivers on itself. Get the feeling that it's probably the exoskeleton of the spider just tapping and grinding on itself. And then you start seeing this appearing. Which is
Probably other spiders.
They are coming out of the walls. They're walking on the ceiling, moving across the floor, and when they go above the webbing, they do not seem to be affected by the webbing. Acidic nature.
This is why I wanted to fight the boss and all the ads separately.
Well, we got rid of all the ads, and then we stood around and waited for reinforcements to show up.
But I want to kill all. It was our job to
I
clear
thought
all
our plan
the
was
spiders.
to just like send the moonbeams in and just charge in before they ran out.
Well, yeah, but we held the moonbeams to kill all the spiders inside because it took that long for all the spiders to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Our job was to clear the spider infestation. We'll just clear the spider infestation.
Yeah, and the spiders are just the size of cats, so they're probably not very resistant.
Well, we already know they instantly died to a moonbeam, so they obviously aren't super strong.
And this is what it looks like once all of the spiders starts running toward you.
But, oh my lord.
Yes, I am going to use mob rule for this. So
Fair enough. So how are those area of effect spells looking, guys, in our party that has no area of effect spells?
I mean, I have thunderclap. I could use that, guys.
I
I've
could
got
use
energy
erupting
strings.
earth.
But the
It's like
problem
5 feet in
is
front of me.
it doesn't stop. So if I put it in front of us, we won't be able to push through it without getting got by it.
quick question, Remy, can you see easily enough the battleground as it is, or do you want me to try and find you a image that you can...
How do you mean? As far as...
well, I can try to just take a picture of the battleground and send it to our Discord so you can actually have a map for yourself.
I mean, like, unless there's like a particular detail that you think I'm missing, like, I can see everything I think so far.
Okay.
By the way, guys, there are 31 spiders on the maps right now.
And you can still hear more inside the walls.
Oh man, should we just skedaddle?
But
Skedaddle?
if we
They're just-
skedaddle,
They're just
How-
little cat spiders. Our job was to clear the spiders. This is what we wanted.
Yeah, how
That's what we're
deep
doing here.
underground are we?
Deep enough that our orbs are yellow.
Yeah, but like, how thick is it 20? Are we like? Is there 20 feet of ground above us?
Well, that's
I'm thinking-
the thing that's hard to discern. Clues
Yeah,
that
'cause I'm
you-
thinking.
Clues that you'd have to help you figure this out is you've been walking in the main sewer hallway, meaning that you're either close to an exit near the center of the city or around a place where they use a whole lot of water, so temples or public baths. How close you are to the surface, that you're not sure.
Okay. I think if I use erupting earth, I could just blow a hole in the ceiling and we can climb down. Wherever
You
that
do
makes
have
sense.
erupting.
I know. I'm thinking of using that on the spiders instead of using it to blow a hole in the street above us.
How many oils? We still have a decent amount of oils, right? We could still just make a ring of fire.
I have all my oils.
Just make a ring of fire around us so they all have to run through the fire. Ring of fire.
A ring of fire.
All
You
right.
can't tell audiences a very one-track mind of fire will solve all my problems.
I mean, we could do that. We could definitely do that.
All right.
Now,
So
is there any walls around us that they can climb on, though? That's the real question.
the spiders.
Yeah, but that
Yes.
gives them only 1 point. Yes, but that only gives them 1 point of attack.
I mean,
Yes.
as opposed to like they could just crawl up and over the oil, though.
Yeah, here's the thing. If we can get the spiders to come at us like 2 at a time and attack us 2 at a time, I'm telling you right now, these spiders aren't that strong. They're most of the time they're probably not even going to hit us.
Well, okay. Okay, you see, is that Magna right there? That huge M.
Yes.
Yes.
What if we put? Because I could only see 3 ways they could enter. Because there's a hole right in front of us, right?
Yes. Right now,
Yes.
the tile T10 and T11 are in front of Remy and the.
Oh, so we're
upper
actually right there. Okay, I thought we were over there.
Well,
okay.
you're
we're in
technically
front.
just below the map. Since I can't put you there, I put you inside of the map.
if,
Yeah, we're not
if-
actually near the walls.
yeah, if we could. Because can they actually come through the sides right there and get to us if they like went around, right?
Well, they can walk
Is that a
on the ceiling.
possibility?
They're spiders, so
Yeah.
they can get around you. Yeah, and they're tiny creatures. They can technically walk between your legs.
So if we could moonbeam right to the right and to the left of us, that'll stop a little bit of them from coming straight to us, you know? And they'd only have to
I
fly
feel
right
like
there.
we're being way too passive and need to just go kill
Yeah.
the thing.
We're just gonna go in now?
When
I
there's
mean,
all the
we can
webbing
get
and,
these
and millions of spiders in
webs on
front of
them.
us, is it now the worst time to attack it?
So
I mean, most of the webbings, or I guess you're all
No,
stuck
he
in
just
the
created
webbing,
he just
yeah.
created a huge thing of blockage of webbing in front of the door.
How bad would the fire hurt us?
Not that,
Five
not that,
is
not
around
that
down.
bad. About 5 points.
Five
It's
each
about
round.
5 hit points of damage, but it does
Okay.
add up.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
well, I was
Yours.
gonna say
Last I
it's-
checked, it was the spider's turn.
Yeah, I don't know if the spider's passed yet.
No, the spider essentially just called all of the small spiders everywhere to just go and charge toward you. So the closest spider would be. And the closest spiders can only get right next to Remy and Magna and audience. So this is as far as they can get this round, which means only 2 spiders attack, and I'm using the mob rules, so there's no actual damage that's been done.
Okay, best idea I could come up with. Back to back, ready in action, wait for them to come to us.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we did already ready actions. Technically, actually, Magnus should get an attack on a spider. if
Then
it's
go.
Next to it. Audience is not, because I believe audience is restrained right now.
Yes.
Okay. Although entering space. No, because yeah, that only meant yeah. So Magna's gonna try and claw spider for plus 16 to hit.
That is enough.
That is 7 damage.
It nearly completely kills it. It just puts its paw on it, and you just see this and 3 legs of the spider just tearing off, but the spider keeps coming with just 1 leg. It It's holding on by a single hit point.
Damn.
This is what I said. These spiders are not very strong. Good night.
That's
Yeah,
why I
we
was
can take out a lot of them.
variously of multi-attack.
Okay.
I figured if we were fighting.
So, this means that the next one in the initiative order is Fisher.
Alright.
You are 20 feet away from the closest spider.
Yeah. Yeah. So the webbing that's on everybody,
Yeah.
is it just on people, or is it like also on the ground and the walls and stuff?
Yes, it's also on the ground wall and all of this.
Okay.
It's not super strong webbings. Not like a spell webbing where you'd have to hack and slash for 10 minutes to get through the entire area. But it's still webbing, and it's sticky and it's acidic in nature.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm just going to, if I could, use my action to get the webbing off of Jorg.
Yeah, you can help him. It's acidic in nature. There's a good chance you'd take some acid damage while doing this.
I can't like clear it off with like my knife or something.
Depends on how confident Jorg is that you won't cut him up. Yeah, sure, you can. But it's, like I said, it's going to stick, it's going to fall, there's still a risk. I'll let you do a saving throw, dexterity saving throw, to not get hit by things that would fall, but you will take damage, acid damage, if you try to get someone unstuck.
Alright, he's stuck, he's in the middle of everybody anyway. Oh man, I'm just gonna clear stuff off of Jorg if I can.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw. Just to see.
Sorry, Jorg. That is a nat 1 for 2.
I mean, it's more sorry you. You're still gonna get the web off. You're just gonna take damage doing it.
Yeah, with a natural 1, I do have a tendency to have a bad effect. So for you, Fisher, you take 3 points of acid damage as the webbing just keeps falling on you and burning your arms, your forearms.
Just becoming tangled.
And
instead.
for you, Jorg, Fisher, you say you're using a dagger to free him up?
I was trying to do that to not have to touch it.
Because he's not that dexterous, apparently, today, you do take 2 points of piercing damage as he cuts you slightly as he's trying to cut the webbing off, and ow! Hey, that's my back!
You dealt more damage to me than those big spider things did.
Stop moving, dude. I'm trying to help you out.
Don't be so squeamish. Alright. Anything else?
And then I'm going to, because we're not in the like tunnel yet, right?
No, like I said, Remy right now would technically be at U10 and U10, and Magna would be at U11 and U12. So
Yeah, then I would move to the side, so like I'm not in line with everybody again.
So basically, you're going right next to Orunak?
Yeah.
Alright. Which means we go down to the 16s. 16 and playing with sticky stuff. Just like we were talking about in the beginning of this. Remy first. Hello, Remy.
Oh, sorry. Like, my microphone was on red for a moment.
So, like I said, it's the same thing as with the webbing with the Ettercarp. So, to get free of the webbing, it's a strength roll. Yes, I know you love those rolls. If not, you will take acid damage each turn if you stay there. The spiders themselves, crawling right toward you, are about the size of a cat. They can walk on walls. So you can easily imagine that this can get very densely packed where you are. Because technically, I'm placing them as big as medium creature, but technically they're tiny creatures, so they should be a fourth of this size on the map. But I actually want you to see where the enemies are. So.
So, see, essentially, like those two spiders, like at the very southern end of the map, they're essentially adjacent to where we are.
Yes. And although I know Remy does not want to do this, you can essentially step on them. You just seen Magna do this.
Now, follow-up question.
Yes.
Does this webbing look damageable?
Absolutely. It's not as thick as a spider web webbing. It's much thinner. Probably because while it was made, it was being laced with this acidic one.
Okay. I'm going to... Sorry, I've been... During that entire exchange, I was reading over some of the things I can do before I decide to actually do them.
Oh, and I have to roll with how much acid damage you take because you are... Right now it is. So you take 6 points of acid damage.
I think this would have... So it's probably not as strong as the webbing that we encountered before, but still enough to hold us presently.
Yeah.
And so if I were able to deal enough damage to the webbing around us, then it would potentially free people.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to apologize for this.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna fart.
So what I'm going to do is, and I believe this will catch at the very least.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, this might kill Magna. I'm not sure.
Oh, my kitty.
Well, no, actually, right now it's Fisher who has a kitty inside of his camera frame.
Yeah, I'm going for it. So because I have to do it this way in order for it to work.
Yeah.
Because I need my sneak attack to actually proc. I am going to use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to use my bursting knife on the yeah, it would be on T. Which one are you?
Well, you have a choice between T10 and T11 if you're going with the T's, so.
That cat had a killer
Sorry, I had to
stash.
scroll all the way up. Yeah, specifically on T11.
Okay.
So I am removing my disadvantage, so it's a straight roll. But I will get sneak attack because it's adjacent to an ally. And
okay.
the resulting damage will deal any damage against the webbing that is currently around Raimi, Magna, and also audience.
Okay. So the only
So,
one who's still.
I will roll first.
Go ahead.
I'll be
Okay,
fine. I'm
yeah.
just surrounded.
A 25 will hit.
Yes.
It will also hit Magna.
I'm aware.
I'm just saying, you do beat his AC.
Well, no, this has nothing to do with this AC. This is going to require a save.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. Yep. I guess first the bursting knife portion. Because so the damage of the actual attack is going to be 5 piercing on the spider in question.
Which dies.
And then as the dagger plunges itself into its corpse, it explodes. And everything within a 5-foot radius of that creature gets to make a dexterity saving throw.
I remember that.
Trauma! Yay!
It's not being used on me this time.
So it's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Alright, Magna and audience both pass it.
Toby just flinches real quick because he remembers the sound.
I mean, for accuracy's sake, audience, you are restrained, I think. So did you roll it at disadvantage?
He wants to.
Audience
Even
does
I
not
have to
save.
roll my own save because I'm
Audience does not save. Magna saves.
Okay.
We
Randy
had to do
still
it to you.
somehow saves against his own DC, so he'll take no damage.
Okay.
And let's roll sneak attack dice. Oh, fuck me.
No, you saved.
Dead. No, you saved, yeah. Fuck audience.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not apologizing for what just happened.
How many did
So-
you clear, though?
Magna was about to jump out of the webbing with audience and unrestrain him. I don't think I needed to take this.
Yes, but I was never going to get out.
So
I was never going to make a DC 18 strength check. So that's going to deal, if you failed, okay, yeah, I was just double checking. 22 thunder damage.
That's a lot.
but it kills all the
That's a
spiders in
lot.
front of you also. So
It does.
So I think that clears that little hallway, and hopefully that was enough thunder damage
So that's half
to
though.
remove
That's
this.
half though.
if you
Half if
succeeded,
you
half,
succeed,
yes.
All right, Magna's fine.
Okay. So, please tell me that 22 damage was enough to kill the webbing on Raimi.
Yes. The thunder damage shreds the webbing around you, around audience, around the square in front of you. Just falls into small little acidic pieces.
What about the door? Does it also break all the webbing that was on the door?
Yeah. It's the nearly all of the corridor up to, I believe, R 10 and 11 is free.
Audience maybe trades you the strategy to full on attack.
It's like, well, Raimi can't move and he uses action and bonus action, so good luck, everybody.
Don't feel bad. Well, no, actually, really, you don't have to feel bad. You just hit audience with something long and and you just hit him.
Audience
We'll be
wasn't
back after the
full-
break.
to be fair, audience wasn't full health and at 10 HP, so he's not that hurt. It only did 10 to him.
It didn't
And
hurt
I'm
all
faded
that much.
black.
Okay.
Wasn't that bad. Audience is like, okay. And directly, if I take 6 away from the acid I was going to take on my turn, it's, you know...
That's good.
I hope you know that that as Raimi is ending his turn, he looks like absolutely heartbroken by the fact that he hurt his hero.
No, you have to think about it, you freed his hero. By hurting.
I'm gonna roll that.
He's waiting for your reaction, essentially, but it's not your turn yet.
No, it's Tobiyashi's turn.
Let's go. So
That's what I mean. He's waiting for audience's turn.
What's exactly right? Like 10 feet in front of me. Is there anything?
10 feet. Well, there's Remy, that's right in front of you. And right in front of him, no, there's nothing.
Okay. So everything is cleared. I guess I'm just gonna stick to my plan. And I'm gonna run in there. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna just stand still. I'm gonna ready my 2 attack actions and wait for 2 spiders to get near me to attack them. I don't want to go too far in there, and I want to be able to help everyone if we do get attacked. So
Okay.
if they get close to me or anybody else within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, then in that case, we go down to all of the little spiders. Which suddenly all pile up. So, who's in range? So all of these spiders suddenly
The audience, Raimi.
in range. Oh, I'm gonna pile them up on the sides, meaning that they're on the walls. And I'm gonna pile them up further than that, meaning they're on the ceiling.
It's raining spiders.
Well,
Hallelujah.
yeah. Essentially, yes. But like I said, they're 5 feet big. Not 5 feet big, they're a tiny creature. You can fit 4 or 5
3
inside
feet.
of a square.
Eh.
Oh no, they're a
2
tiny
feet.
creature. They're 1 feet long. They're the size of a cat.
No.
I've seen some pretty big cat nose.
These one are not chunky cats.
Ooh.
And I am talking
Chunky
about
boy.
cats. I'm not talking
There's
about
there's
anything else.
that one spider that's chunky and he's like kind of waddling around, like dragging his belly.
So-
It's gonna have a lot of ooze when we kill it. It's gonna
Yeah,
make that
yeah.
pop. Just
That's the one I'm taking home with me.
So, one thing that becomes clear immediately as you see this wave of spider just moving toward you and crashing into your numbers, starting to fall from the ceiling and on audience, Remy, Tobiyashi.
If any get close to us, I attack them.
Oh, then go make your attack.
Okay.
Because they're on
First
the walls,
one.
they're starting to climb up the
God.
walls, climb up the ceiling, they're letting themselves fall on you.
What's funny is the audience, because he held his action and then became unrestrained before his round, also actually gets attacked.
Alright, then go ahead.
I rolled a 24 on one that's close to me for the first one. And then the second one.
So, like I
is
said,
a-
those on the sides means they're on the sides of the wall, and those a lot more than on the sides of the wall means that they're on the ceiling.
Alright, so a 24 and a 15.
Oh, that's
Do
enough.
they both hit? Okay. First damage is 9. And then second damage is 7.
Damn, I thought your average was 9. So
No, because it's 1d6 plus 6, so
oh.
if I roll a 1, it'll be a 7.
Oh, okay. Well, one of them just and it's just a juicy spider covering everything in front of you, but there's another one that just fell on you that you hit, and it's severely damaged, but it's still holding on.
Wait, it might be 9. No, I lied, yeah.
What?
No, wait, no, it's 6. No, you're right. Never mind. I was just looking at something that I wrote a long time ago and we talked about.
By the way, both my attacks hit, and I hit for 14 and 7 damage. So one's also going to be hanging on at like 1 HP for me.
Why are you all hitting with 7? I gave them 8 hit points because I was mostly sure that you'd kill them in one shot.
I only don't kill it in one shot if I don't roll a 1. I roll
God damn. Alright, well, audience, you also explode one who just fell on your arm, and you just and it's all dripping on your forearm. And the other one you just shoved aside, and it mostly splashes on the wall, but you notice that there's still movement on it, and it's trying to climb off of Magna. So Magna actually gets what's Magna's AC?
13. Not very high.
Okay. So this means every 3 gets to do
Oh
damage.
my lord. We get hit no matter what, huh?
Oh, there's so many of them. This is why you sort of have this feeling of, oh man, we're gonna have to crawl in there and do this fight with spiders falling on us and biting us while we're trying to kill that huge one. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we might be outnumbered here.
No, that's why audience was changing the strategy to
All right.
potentially just rush the monster.
Does anybody have a Kamehameha blast? Are they affected by noise?
I kind of do. I have blight. I don't know how much HP it has though.
If we could surround the big spider, we can then set a ring of fire around us and the big spider.
All right, so
So we're just fighting in a ring of fire.
I mean, I could tell you guys exactly what Jork could do, but I'm not sure if he has that spell prepared.
So
I don't believe he
Magna
does.
takes 1 point of piercing damage and has to do a saving throw.
No.
Constitution saving throw, sorry.
Yeah, it's 4 as well. Actually, it's plus 6 because stuff audience. 7 plus 6 is 13.
That is enough. Which means it's 2 points of poison damage. Audience, you have an AC that's too high. They're starting to flood through, meaning Tobiyashi, you also get overrun by a few of them that are falling from the ceiling. Your AC is 18. It's not enough of them. They're trying, but your clothes are too thick. They're trying to sneak way inside of your clothing, trying to bite wherever they can. all skittering on you or around your feet.
What if we set ourselves on fire? And then
they don't get all the way to the end, which means Jorg, your AC is 19. Same thing with you. Not enough around you for them to actually get a bite, but they are piling up. They are climbing on you. They're trying to find their ways inside of your clothing. You can feel their spidery legs just trying to push inside of your clothes.
Can they swim? Let's just run back into the water, guys.
Unironically, that's not a terrible idea. Those spiders, I think, would float away.
Mm-hmm.
What if we so we have oil canisters. What if we set the water on fire?
What if we kill the big spider?
I think Fisher's like we should. Okay,
How are we gonna kill the big spider? We're gonna take so much damage getting to the big spider.
We're not. They don't. If you haven't noticed, they can't even hit us.
Didn't like 3 of you just take literally no damage?
Yeah.
But there's a lot more in there.
They're more of a
not really
spell.
Yeah,
they're not.
Like.
All right, fine then. Okay, let's run in there.
Also, I think this thing's gonna keep basically summoning an infinite amount until we kill it.
And on that lovely note, Jorg!
Can you just moonbeam on top of us, please?
I am concentrating
on top of us.
My aminals. So what Jorg is gonna? Can I see? Is the web's gone now?
Well, yes and no. Fisher got you out of the webbing. He even stabbed you while he was doing so. So you're not inside of webbing, but there are some webbing around you left. Although it more looks like, because it's slightly acidic in nature, it more looks like you're walking in someone's vomit. And you have spiders climbing on you.
Yeah, but I can see the big spider now, right?
Well, you can see the eyes of the spider looking in your direction, but since there's the best light that you have only shines all the way to Q11 and Q10, that's as far as you can see. So all you're seeing is a whole lot of spiders grouping up inside of this little hallway, transforming the wall into a moving wall. Then you see all of these little eyes everywhere, those large eyes looking at you. The only one who can actually see the creature is audience because of Magna.
Yeah, it's gonna be real awkward if Magna dies and audience just loses his darkness.
So wait, you can't activate your shield again?
No, I can. It's twice a day.
So can I move even though there's all these spiders around?
Oh, initiative 13. I'm sorry. We're gonna come back to. Well, take a moment to think. Initiative 13. Magna.
As I said, audience is now changing his strategy. Also because he feels like there's kind of just a bunch of endless spiders, but they also don't really do anything to him. So he's just gonna tell Magna to go and pounce on the large spider. So Magna's gonna go do that.
Wait,
because Magna can reach it.
Okay.
What do you think? What about the combo move?
What combo move?
The combo move that you and Fisher have.
I don't even know this combo.
That hits all of us also.
Not if everyone else retreats. Other than you guys. You just have to pass the DC, right?
Us also.
Yeah, just pass the DC.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I think unfortunately the
wisdom.
boss is gonna have the highest save on this, and I don't think that's a good strategy. To try and anyway, so Magna's basically gonna run at the boss and then pounce on it.
All right. I believe that with Zachary is trying to tell me is that it's difficult terrain to walk on these little spider.
Is it difficult terrain? I mean, I kind of assumed they weren't completely covering the floor yet. I kind of assumed they were mostly on the walls and ceiling.
Oh no, but you still have 20 feet of them to cover. And then they're not
nothing
everywhere.
stops
covering the floor.
That's that. Nothing stops you from doing a series of jumps. But
yeah. Luckily, Magna can pounce when he pounces. He can pounce from 20 feet.
Okay.
So I only have to get within 20 feet, which I think Magna can beat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly just telling you like how the rules are. It's like normally you can't even pass through them unless they're 2 sizes smaller than you.
They're
but
tiny
even
and
then,
Magna
because
is
it's
large.
enemy space, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
This isn't looking too good.
So Magna's gonna go pounce on the big spider with a claw attack.
Okay, so
And the spider has to beat a DC 13 strength save, which I assume it will, unless you roll like a nat 1.
oh, she's gonna use all of her movement to get there. Is that it? What's her complete movement?
50.
50. All right.
But technically from 20 she can pounce.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that works. From 20, which means there and pounds. All right, that works.
So the spider has to beat a DC 13 strength saving throw. You should roll that one, so it fails.
DC what?
13. It's not very high.
Didn't roll high either, but I rolled a 15.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't expect this. Anyway. She still makes the claw attack.
You see her just raise her 2 front leg and as it's arriving.
Oh, that'll actually probably hit. That's a 22.
Yes, that's enough to hit.
All right. Well, Magna's getting in that damage with she's getting 5 damage. To be specific.
Or, I don't know. Did you give Magna magical damage?
Magna, I think we said before, Magna has magical damage because it's a magical summoned creature.
Did we?
When is it the bears' turns?
Last they got a 2.
Because technically, it's not just like a snow leopard I tamed. It's a magical.
It's a fake creature,
creature?
inside and a creature. Yes.
I mean, like I was only just asking just because because normally summon creatures, unless the stat block tells you otherwise or an ability tells you otherwise, it's straight up damage. But at the same time, Draken gave it to you, so I don't know what the fuck you can do.
Did I write? Did I write on the stat of Magna that it counts?
You
as...
did not write on the stat. I think you just agreed on it in an earlier fight before, because we had this discussion about another
Okay.
creature.
Well, if we already have the discussion, I trust you. I trust you. So okay. It's magical damage.
Magical claws.
Alright, and you said 5 damage, is that it?
5 damage. It's smacking that spider. It's giving it a good smack.
Just a like cats like to do.
Little bop. Mostly it was just a transportation means for
Alright.
audience to get to the spider. So audience can hit. Which now audience can do on his turn.
Yeah. You're in the perfect position. Alright. Now it's Jorg.
Now Jorg. Jorg is going to try and get out of this thing, so I'll be 10. I'm trying to figure out where exactly he is. 10.
Technically, you
I don't think he
are
can.
at V10.
Yeah.
No, W10.
W10.
Might Nace work on fiends or just undead? I think it's just undead.
I don't have very good AoE
have-
right now.
Never mind.
Unless
My mace works on fiends.
Erupting Earth is too good to just waste on baby spiders, I think. Also,
Not hit it and baby spiders.
I mean, I could hit it and baby spiders, but they're not very concentrated.
Just summon an army of baby
20
spiders to
foot
fight the baby
cube.
spiders.
Yeah. No thanks. That would be too much to keep track of.
Mob against mob.
Wait, if I hit like a corner of the big spider with Erupting Earth, that still does full damage to it, right?
If the spell doesn't state that the creature needs to be completely encased inside of it, then yes, just hitting a corner of it will do damage.
Yeah, each creature in that area must make a dex throw. Dexterity saving throw. So yeah, I'm going to choose the point L, because it's a 20-foot cube. So starting up, it would go K.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't update the map with audience in it, so.
Oh wait, no.
Audience is now in front of a huge spider.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so actually no, yeah, K. Oh shit. Never mind. I'm not gonna blow up audience, I guess.
Yeah, can I stop
something
taking friendly fire,
ambitious.
please?
Okay, well, I can't really see anywhere other than somewhere I'd blow up audience with that, so he's not gonna use Erupting Earth.
You can't.
Is it worth using Blight on it though?
Well, technically, you can start making your way up. There's spiders
Yeah,
everywhere.
you could go up.
Yeah.
You have
I will,
room.
I will go due north, however far I can, because I don't know where the spiders start,
Okay.
where we are. But I will leave that up to you.
There should be a slightly clearer path now, because Magnum might have just burst through spiders, so they're probably scattered somewhat.
Or they're just like
You
liquid
have
and
enough
immediately
movement
refilling.
to get to S11. That's as
Oh,
far
boy.
as you can get. Yeah,
Right
you're right in the
smack
middle of
dab
this
in the middle.
corridor filled with spiders. Moving
with that.
wall.
George
And-
feels very at home in his nature.
From there, okay, yeah, I'm used to this. They're just like sheep. I will keep telling myself.
Just like, sheep.
Just don't look at them. Pretend they're sheep.
Enjoy
And-
the warm, fuzzy bodies.
Yeah. I am going to use Blight on the big spider.
Alright. Saving throw is?
15 Constitution.
I rolled a 15 on the dice. So,
No.
and bonuses.
Oh well, he takes 21 necrotic damage. That would have been 42. It would have been so good.
I mean, 21 is still pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And then as a bonus action, he's going to try not to touch any of the spiders. Or let them touch it.
Alright, I'm gonna step here and here and... Oh, no, there's a spider here now.
Ew.
And oops, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
Sure. It's only 5 feet in front of me.
And then that's the end of my turn. I assume it's the bears.
Oh, that's true. I'll clear out an area.
No,
George...
audience goes before the bears.
No, it's audience's
Oh.
turn.
Wow, you got
Yeah.
between 8 and 2. Nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm tuning into. Audience, remembering something, which is glad he remembered and actually read this, because that would have been unfortunate if he hadn't read it. Remembers that his mace also works on fiends and not just on the spider was considered a fiend, which he learned from his divine sensibility. So you are going to see audience surprisingly actually drop his sword and pull out his mace, so he doesn't have to use an action.
It falls on the floor and it doesn't clatter on the ground. It's like it just fell on something soft and cushiony.
It actually kills a couple spiders when he drops it. Just
No, you realize that there's a wrapped corpse of a person right next to your feet. Yeah.
I can hang on to it for now. When Audience pulls out his mace, it also shines 20 feet of bright light and then another 20 feet of dim light. So suddenly the entire room is lit up. If the
Yeah,
spiders
and then everyone sees the big spider. Oh!
Yeah, Audience really lights it up for everyone.
It's even
So these are the
uglier
spiders
now.
that instantly die to light, right? So I just cleared the room.
Yeah, just normal light.
Oh no, natural light!
And then he will swing at the spider in front of him. With the 19.
19 is enough. It's
Alright.
on the line enough.
On the line. Hey, you know what? It still hits. That's what's important. So the mace itself will only do 9 damage. But then it will also do what's it? It's 2d6.
It is 2d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, if it hits it, yeah. It will do 2d6, so it will do 9 plus 8. So it will do 17 radiant. And Audience throw in a solid Divine Smite 2 in there. So he will also hit it after that for another
The rare 48.
another 14 radiant damage.
Alright.
That's a low roll for 48.
3d8.
48.
It's
a
my
fiend.
first or second level.
Second level.
Yeah, it's a fiend, so it does extra damage.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that my divine. Okay, yes, sorry.
Yeah, it's your
14,
mace and your divine smite
7,
work on the
sorry,
same mechanics.
17. Take 17. Another 17. Radiant damage.
How much additional damage? I just finished counting everything that you did before.
Okay, so it was 9. It was 9 plus 8, so it was 17 from the mace, and then it was another 17. So it was 17 plus 17. But if you take away 9 of that, so what's 17 plus 17? It's 27.
Why would you take away 9?
Well, I'm just saying if it takes more from radiant
How much
damage.
additional damage did you do that you had forgotten to tell me?
3.
3. Alright, thank you.
3.
Good. Alright, so. In
That was
this.
attack number 1.
Well, do the second attack. I'll narrate this after.
Okay. Second attack is a 23 to hit.
It's enough.
Okay. That's gonna be 5 plus 2d6. Ooh, that's 12. That's 12 radiant. So that's another 17 radiant damage plus another divine smite. Level 2. It's another 48. So that's gonna be another 21 radiant damage. So another 17 plus 20, 21 damage. So 21, 31, 38. So another 38 damage.
Wow.
And then he's also going to activate his shield again.
I think I have a way of taking care of all the spiders.
Alright, well, audience, having charged inside of this room, gets his mace out and starts wailing on the creature. Light flares up in the room. You see the ugly creature in all of its unfathomable ugliness. But you also see audience's mace flaring up with the radiance of the heavens itself. just falling on the creature, the energy from the mace just dispersing itself on its body, racking it everywhere. You see the reaction from the spider, the leg just going. All of the spiders also seem to react to this, as damage is being done again and again on the creature, and blood starts pouring on the ground. And then light.
Yeah, radiant damage works well in defeats. You guys did.
And then the lights slightly fades as the energy of the divine smite slowly dissipates. All right.
Yeah. So also now any creature in front of me or that can see the front of the shield has to roll it safe.
Against being charmed.
Against being charmed.
You see.
On its turn, though. On its turn.
Okay. All right.
Oh no! Actually, when I activate it too. Yeah. So actually, right now.
Right. Yeah. So you see a whole bunch of small spiders falling from the ceiling, just seemingly completely subjugated by this. Some spiders just stop running toward you and stare at you, but the creature in front of you seems to not be affected by it.
Damn, it's immune to charm. Oh well. We tried.
If it makes you feel any better, if I was a giant spider, I would be charmed by you.
I think the spider is more on the terms right now of being afraid of me than charmed by me. Since I did just do like over 70 damage to it.
It's quite a lot of damage.
And if it is taking double from radiant, a lot more than that.
Well, the creature is injured. There is blood on the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
I also feel like I may be the target for its turn, but I'm not gonna,
You might become a living host for spiders. So, now we go to Orunak and the Bears.
Ooh.
That sounds like a band.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now introducing Onak and the Bears.
I'll let you decide what the bears do, although they do not have a whole lot of room to move.
Yeah, they're just gonna fight the spiders right in front of them.
Honestly, the bears should just start rolling. They're probably heavy enough just to crush all the spiders.
Oh yeah, just roll around on the ground.
Oh, you see the bear standing up, dripping from spider juices.
No, they're just gonna first bite each a different spider.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of them gets a non-natural 20, and the other one gets a 16.
Both are enough.
Cool. So 1d8 plus 4. Come on.
See to roll 4.
Yes, 9 on both of them.
You see your bears just biting on those spiders, and they just burst in their mouth.
Is there trample damage?
If there is what?
Trample damage? There's no trample damage?
Not unless it is stated. Although with tiny creatures.
This is not Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, we do not say trample.
Alright, we got 9 and a 15 on the slash attacks on 2 other spiders.
That's the damage or the hit?
Token decks are.
This
really,
is the bears because they get the bite and
Token
claw,
decks.
the multi attack.
Yeah, I know, but is that the damage or the hit?
Oh no, that's the attack.
Okay, 15 is enough. 9 is not enough.
Okay, so the one that hits is 2d6. Ooh, That spider doesn't stand a chance. Plus 4. Yeah, that's gonna be 15 damage.
Another one
Spider
pops.
doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, it's just a smear on the ground.
Blah, 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 blah. That's the noise.
How lovely. All right. Arunak. Well, Arunak can't do a whole lot of things from where he is. He's gonna look forward and do another moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
But he's going to use his moonbeam. Moonbeam is 120 feet, I believe.
Maybe.
It has the big range.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's gonna put it right beyond, right behind audience, but I think it's 120 feet.
So right in front of audience.
Yeah, on the big creature.
Cook him alive.
Moonbeam, 120 feet. Alright, so he puts it right on top of the huge beast in front of it.
Also, let me know when the spider falls below 25 HP.
Yes.
If I hit it.
Yes. And so the moonbeam falls on the creature, and it's gonna take damage on its turn, which is the first one of the initiative. But we could take our break here.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that once the end of the round happened, that we should probably break
Yeah, we can
if
take
we
our,
want to take any break at all.
yeah, we can take our break.
No breaks. No, I'm playing.
Audie's feeling pretty good after that turn. He needs I'm feeling a lot better now.
Well, yeah. In total, you and Magna went over 100 points of damage.
Magna did 5.
I know, but it's enough to put you right above 100.
Let's go. I beat you, Fisher. I'm ahead
Yeah,
of
you beat me
now.
to it.
All right, so long fight. Because of that. So tell me, did anyone say something against having the marsh ambiance for the break?
A lot
Wait
of
a minute,
discussion about
wait a minute.
spiders, though.
Wait a minute. Yeah, they want me to take a chunky spider home.
Interesting. All right, so nothing for the marsh. So
I
you
wonder
all
how
get the
big they
marsh.
grow.
I mean, I did just charm a bunch of them. You have your
Wait,
pick
he
right
said,
now.
can we listen to fireplace sound thing?
Oh,
That's what somebody said in the chat.
Really?
Yeah?
Okay.
Anything except the witch's
Anything.
bog.
anything except the witch's ball. Oh, hey,
Come on.
it's Tiffany.
Anything. I think we've broken your girlfriend with the
Don't you want that?
All right,
They said
fireplace. Fireplace it is.
Good.
Wow, you're the first person. We need to go
Because all of
VIP.
these spiders
Dude, I
are
want a cat spider.
I want a cat
Play
spider
with,
too.
play with Frel.
Come on.
You finally have a puppy buddy to play with.
All right, before we end up with everyone having a spider pet, we're gonna go on break. So see you back in 15 minutes. Bye. Hello and welcome back. All right, so since we go back,
Oh wait, I gotta go back to my other character.
The one you're actually currently using.
Yeah, the one that I'm actually using.
so we go back to a little bit of combat. All
I
right.
believe the spider was about to retaliate on me.
Yes, it was about to
better eat 'em.
retaliate. Okay, so That's Almanac, that's not the spider. This is why it wasn't making any sense when I was reading my own abilities.
Although speaking about Olanak, the spider does take
Yes!
damage.
And it is a...
The spider goes to the little spiders. Are you not entertained?
What?
Just Constitution. And I believe his DC is... And that is enough to save, which means it's divided by 2. Oh well. Well, you do notice that there is a little bit of cooking involved.
Wow, what the heck was that?
What?
I felt like I got bit on my eyelid.
That's one of the spiders.
Spiders are attacking, man. I can't.
We're playing 4D now.
They're coming out of the game.
They went through my mic. I can't. Help me.
Alright. You see the spider looking around a little bit distressed, but not all that much. First of all, it's gonna attack you, audience.
Ring it.
He's gonna give you a big old kiss.
Yeah.
It's gonna
yeah.
try.
No.
The spiders. No, okay. The webbing doesn't recharge. Okay. So, first attack. It has 2 attack. First attack is 15.
That audience will defend against that attack.
Blocks with the shield and haha, feeling confident. Unfortunately, as the second attack is a 27.
Yeah, I cannot defend against that.
Alright. It's D8s.
Just kidding, audience AC is actually 30.
Audience wills its initiative.
Nobody remembers this, but when the DM first made audience item, he did the AC wrong, and when I first looked at my character, I had an AC of 34 at level 2.
That's what bro, the chat wants me. I'm taking one of them home. It's happening. The chat wants it.
Yes, I'm not sure it's...
I'm just gonna cuddle it up in a cocoon and take it home with me.
Alright.
Hey, take home a dead one. I'm sure the gnomes will be able to.
They'll be revive it.
Bring
into
it
a
back.
mechanical one.
Listen, I'm only keeping them charmed for a minute. After that, you're on your own.
I'll just wrap it up. Don't worry. We'll figure out a way.
Audience, the bite of the spider clamps onto you, and you feel 22
Ow.
points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw
Ow.
against poisons.
Ow. Yeah, I'm not leveled up enough to not take poison damage. Come on, we came here at the run.
So
That's a 14.
14? Sorry, that's not high enough.
No, I didn't think. Oh God, what has happened to my HP? It just started flying down. Okay, 1 second. was that what? I was at 60. I was at 68. I think I took too much there. 68, 58, 48. Yeah, 46.
You know you're supposed to
46.
subtract, you know.
There we go. I should be at 46. Ow. Spider bite is painful.
And you feel the poison of the spider entering your body. You immediately feel sick as you take an additional 19 points of poison damage.
Don't worry, guys. I found some more fangs that we can harvest. If I don't die first.
As its turn
I'm-
finishes,
I'm
you
suddenly
start
very
hearing
low.
a whole lot of spiders screaming in pain and agony, and you see a whole lot of them dying, but you see the energy of them moving on the floor through the remaining
No!
through the remaining
Healing.
webbing and inside of the creature. And then suddenly its wound heals slightly. It heals itself, sacrificing part of its swarm.
Wait, so the
You're
energy
coming
went
home
through
with
the
me.
webbing?
Through what was remaining from the floor. This is when
But,
you
like,
notice
if we
this.
broke all the webbing. Like, it
This is when you notice this. All of the spiders, as they're walking, they're all trailing threads of silk behind them. And so she's using those threads of silk as connection to receive the energy.
Also, Jorg helped me. I'm dying.
I will. Don't worry.
Wait, did you
I
say
just-
threads of silk? Oh.
Jorg, we need my radiant damage. Hey, at least it didn't attack Magna. So Magna gets to live.
It regains a sizable chunk of its hit point like this. The wound that you managed to inflict heals completely shut.
No.
It's not back to full health, but it's a sizable chunk.
I would hope. I wouldn't feel.
And there's a bunch of spiders missing from the table because they have been absorbed into
Dude.
the creature itself.
That's cool.
And we go down to Fisher.
Guys, can I do that with you guys?
You can do it with your mouth. How's that?
I don't even think I can do that, unfortunately.
Alright, so I will. How far could I get in?
Right now,
So where is?
you're technically at
Range.
X9. If I'd known, I would have cut the top of this place and I would have just placed the bottom of the other
Alright,
map.
I would like to essentially move up and use Misty Step to get as far forward as possible.
Okay.
How
So
far can that-
Misty Step, I believe, is 60 feet?
Nah, Misty
30.
Step is
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Oh,
I wish it was 60 feet, because that would just make it an even better spell than it already is.
I think 60 feet would be a little too much.
Or just give you Step of the Wind for Misty Step. So you have Step of the Misty Step. Wind of the Misty Step? I don't know. It works.
that would place you right next to Jorg.
That's as far forward as I can get.
That's the 30 feet of Misty Step.
Well, could I move up?
Yeah, you still have your movement and your action.
Alright. And then I would like to. Are there bugs? Are there
Yes,
spiders around?
right now you're walking inside of a corridor that feels like the walls are alive.
Uh huh. Am I going through difficult terrain currently?
Because you use Misty Step, no, but from this point on, you would have difficult terrain for the next 5 feet, and then it would become normal terrain.
Okay.
Until the turn of the spiders, where it might actually become again difficult terrain because they're just gonna keep on pouring.
10. Alright, so I could get to N10. And
Okay.
yeah.
Right behind Magna.
Yep. And then I will. Actually, as I'm going up, can I swing at some spiders?
Yeah. It's gonna use your attacks, but yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna be able to get close enough to.
Okay.
Dude. Yeah. So as I'm going by all these little spider dudes, I'm gonna make some attacks without Great Weapon Master because shouldn't need it. That'll be a 26 to hit.
That's enough.
And that's a minimum of 9 damage. So
Yes, I know. This is why I calculated these hit points. I miscalculated with Tobiyashi because I thought the minimum he was doing was 8, but it...
yeah. So that's one dead. Second attack's 22 to hit.
That's enough.
That's another dead. And then I get a bonus action attack from Great Weapon Master because I killed stuff.
Didn't you already use your bonus action with Misty Step?
Oh, the Misty Step. Yes, I did. Yeah, so 2 dead. And then, yeah, end my turn at end.
Oh, it's because it's written on there. Okay, that's why you think that. I forgot to take it off.
All right. You just...
The 1d6 plus 6 plus 2.
2 more spiders as you're moving. And you get right next to Magna. Alright. Then the next one in the initiative is Remy and Tobiyashi. Who wants to go first? Well, technically I think it's Remy because he has...
Yeah, it's Remy. He went first last time. So we'll just keep it that way. Unless Remy wants to give me the turn first.
So Remy, I will remind you,
I
are
think
technically
regardless I
at
beat the speed tie because I
U10.
think I have higher decks.
Yeah.
What is it? I have a plus 6. It probably is higher.
No, you don't have a plus 6.
Me?
You have a
Oh
plus
no, that's
3.
for the save. That's for the save. Yeah. Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say, mine's +2.
So Remy, technically you are at U10 right now. And yes, the spiders have covered the entire region again. You are surrounded with spiders trying to crawl all over you and trying to get inside your clothes and biting you where they can.
What I was trying to...
I know
So,
Remy's gonna need
Jorg,
therapy.
how do you feel about friendly fire?
Oh my lord.
Remy, I might die because of your friendly fire.
I mean, I assume
That's
it's just
what-
targeting like the huge clump of spiders around me. I'm okay with it. I'm not tanking anything else. I'm gonna take damage.
Well,
anyways.
it's more that you'll still have to make a concentration save.
Oh, even better. It gives me a chance to not take friendly fire.
So when Remy
forgive
says in probably the voice of a gruff male voice saying, "How do you feel about friendly fire?" You use your free action to just give a thumbs up.
Yup, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just trying not to think about all the spiders around me. It's like, just get rid of them, I don't care.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can get most, if not all of them, if Raimi moves to...
Stepping through the spiders, up the rank.
Actually, as far as like the spiders on the walls, like for example, the one that is currently at like the ones that are basically like in the squares on the wall, are they essentially in the 10 and 11 squares, but just like up?
Yes, everything that is around you, around the R, S, and T, or TSR, but I know for some that's a bad subject. All of these spiders are actually on the floor, walls, and ceiling.
So it is +6.
And they are at T, S, or R, all 10 and 11.
Okay, yeah, then that would pretty much get all of them if I attacked that one specifically. So... I think just so I can have my my movement once I'm done with this, Raimi is going to he's going to back up next to Tobiyashi for a second.
Okay.
Oh, please, not again.
But,
Oh wait, hold on.
but we like Remy. He's your best friend.
Well, Tobiyashi, you don't have to worry about this. It's literally just going to be Jorg.
Okay.
So from there, I will make a normal attack against the spider to the left of Jorg,
The one at
but it'll
S10,
still proc
all
sneak
right.
attack, as I'm using my bursting knife feature again.
All right. And is it in stealth mode or not?
You know what? I don't think I have replaced
Okay.
the thing since then. So currently it's noisy.
Okay.
Because I think the last time I used it, I think I was purposefully trying to make as much noise as possible.
Yes, you were.
So Jorg's ears might be ringing.
Oh boy.
15 to hit the spider.
That is enough. That is exactly what you need.
Oh, good. I was worried about not having advantage. So Jorg, just go ahead and make that that dexterity saving throw while I roll some dice.
All right. Is a 14 enough? I don't imagine.
No.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, but not nearly as much damage as last time, but
Can I get advantage because you warned me?
I'm not sure that's how it works.
so. Oh, I should probably roll the. Okay, so the spider that did get hit takes 8 piercing damage from a dart.
It's exactly what you need. It dies.
And the dagger, or not, excuse me, the dart once again explodes, dealing 18 thunder damage.
And it bursts. It rings. It does so much sound damage.
Ow.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm calculating something over here.
Did I make a mistake at some point?
No, not your. It's for me. It's
Okay.
for my character. Not you.
So all those spiders get to make a dexterity saving throw or take that much or half on a successful, but I think they all die regardless.
You said it was 18 points of damage?
Yes.
Yes, it's 9 points if they succeed, so.
So I guess good news, Draken, you can just remove literally, I think,
Like
basically
this.
all of the monsters except for the one in the queue row.
Yeah.
Let's see. It wouldn't be that.
So, Jorg,
Yes.
it explodes next to you, and and the sound boom, and it reflects off the wall, and suddenly you get hit by this shower of gooey insides from all the spider exploding around you at the same time. It just does this. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow. Okay.
Imagine it's dripping from the ceiling.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
on me,
that's-
and it's just like raining all around.
This gooey
How much damage
green
did I take?
stuff.
You took 18.
I can take 18. Whoops.
Unless you'd like to reduce that in some way.
I guess I could absorb elements that. Is that a absorbable element?
It's thunder damage.
It's thunder.
Oh, cool. I was thinking, yeah, I guess thunder damage is. I'll use it.
Good, good. You absorb part of the damage, but not the slime. Sorry, you're still covered in slime.
Before we forget, though, roll your concentration save for conjure animals.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't. That's why I asked earlier if you're okay with friendly fire.
I rolled a 10.
It's what you needed.
Yeah. It's
Actually, would have been
exact-
11 because I rolled the wrong. I rolled Constitution.
Well, that's
instead of
even better.
Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
All right.
I still have one whole temporary hit point.
Okay.
All right.
Then I think
Well, you could run
It's
inside the
not
room
really-
with all of the spiders crawling everywhere to go and try and help audience.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like his hero getting hurt real bad. So let's see, how much movement is that?
Dang, you killed so many.
One.
My lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're reaching the cusp of 2030, I think, in grand total that you killed. You all killed.
I think he will move to P11 with the rest of his movement.
Okay. Oh, look,
So
there's a
the
spider
audience
right next to you.
Picking it up. No.
Trying to decide if
If I can.
actually, you know what? I still have. Actually, I have the requisite spell slots for a number of turns. So, bonus action, I will dash from there.
Okay.
And we're going to be moving to J7. If you'd like to take any number of opportunity attacks. I think that only procs.
One.
Actually, thinking about
Two.
it.
No, one.
Yeah, I think it just procs just the one. Or yeah, I think I can avoid the rest. Yeah.
21. I rolled.
I'm not threatened by spider damage, so I won't shield for that.
Okay. Then. Oh, fortunately, have more d6 with me. That's 5 points of piercing damage, nearly their maximum damage, and Constitution save.
I forgot to remove all that. Hold on. The D20 got stuck because I forgot to remove the D6s from the bottom of the tray. Let's try that again. Okay, why am I taking the nat 20 on this? Where is it on my attack rolls?
Okay, so you succeed this, which means you only take, well, maximum damage. You take 2 points of poison damage.
That was maximum damage?
Well, that's the half because he succeeded.
Oh.
It's the small spiders. It's not the
Still.
big one. It's the small ones. They're meant to be
Yeah,
an
that's why it
annoyance.
says, like, you know what? I'm not threatened by these small spiders.
Well,
Yeah,
Remy might revise that on their turn. But for now, it's Toby. Anything else
Let's
you
go.
want to do?
no, that's everything.
Okay. Tobiyashi.
It's like, look, it basically, if the spiders don't attack me at some point between this turn and next, then it's like, then I get to save a shield spell.
So are we just out of frame right now?
Technically,
like,
yes.
where me
you
and Remy
are,
were?
Technically, Tobiyashi, you are at V10. You're 10 feet out of frame.
Okay. I am going to go my full. I am going to go. You know, I kind of want to get into it. Not gonna lie. How many spiders are still alive around us?
Immediately around you, none. There's a whole lot of spider juice, be it thanks to Remy, but it's probably gonna change in a few moments because you still
Okay.
hear those.
Yeah, I am going to spend a key point. I am going to use Step of the Wind, and I am going to run over to what? That'd be 80. I'm gonna go over to I-10. I'm pretty sure I can make it there. Yeah, I-10.
You want to be under the spider?
Well, to the right of it. I didn't know how big it was. I guess
I-9.
I-8. Yeah, I-9. Sorry, not I-10. I-9. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to unleash some attacks. So, first 2 attacks.
Go!
Yeah, first 2 attacks. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Bada bing. Okay, so that is 9
That's not
for the
enough.
first attack. 26.
That
The
is
second attack. 90 plus 7. And then I will use.
Did you already use your bonus action for Step of the Wind?
Oh, yes, I did, huh? So I only have 1 attack. Okay.
So you have
So I'll make
your
that attack.
normal 2 attacks. But you just use them.
Yeah, I just made 1 and then the second one. So I only made 1 attack on it. That's what I meant.
Spider fashion is it?
we're just making sure because
No,
you do seem to repeatedly forget that.
9,
we are
6,
level 5
6. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello. No. Okay. It went away. So a 6, 12. 6 plus 6. No, 9. 6. Yeah, 9. I'm not good at math. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Maybe
6 plus 6 is 12.
12. Yes. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm not a scholar, guys. I'm sorry. I barely passed high school.
I heard you mumbling 6 plus 6, and I wanted to
Yeah,
clarify 6 plus 6 is.
Well, it didn't calculate it for me. It just gave me 6 because I had to use a different dice because it won't let me favorite the meteor hammer for some reason.
Okay. That's it? Anything else?
I don't have any more attacks. I can't move around. Oh, well, I did make a hit. What I can do is, I don't think this is gonna work, but might as well try, you know? I'm gonna try to stunning strike this big creature. See
Okay.
if it works. It has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
$22.
That made it. My con save is 14.
It's a big creature.
Yeah. I was guessing that, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Which means it is the turn of the spiders, and just like before, they are coming
Spider
out of the
ration
walls.
is in. The chat has been killing me. They're thinking it into existence.
Yeah, I'm running out of spider tokens. And I believe this is my last spider token, which does not represent everything there is inside the room. So
Just reuse the other ones.
I have.
Oh my gosh, you had more than that? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I can stack them on top of one another, but if I keep adding on things to this battlefield, my computer is gonna start slowing down. So, let's just go with, there's a whole lot more spiders appearing, and it becomes more of an aura of damage than what you can actually see on this battlefield. They just swarm from everywhere. They start walking on the walls, letting themselves fall on you, climbing, crawling all over you. They're just pouring out of the wall. It's becoming a non-stop flow of eight-legged things.
Even me with my shields, or how many?
Well, every time you see one arriving in front of you, you just see it go.
So there's just a mound of just charmed spiders lying on the floor.
But there are still so many more arriving. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 exits where they come out. That's behind you. So just swarm up and start piling up on all of you. They're crawling all over you, trying to bite wherever they can.
Alright, everyone close their eyes.
Yeah, it is the stuff of nightmares.
They're gonna claw into our eyeballs, lay
Try
eggs
to
in our brain.
enter through your ears. Okay, Jorg. Actually, they're not focusing on Jorg, so Jorg, you're fine! So, let's go with Fisher. Fisher with a high AC like this. One of them manages to bite you. 7 points of biting damage. Constitution saving throw. Jorg. Not Jorg. Fisher, sorry.
Oh, okay.
This is against poison.
Yes.
1 point.
18.
Technically 20 if you're not adding the +2. You are within 10
Okay,
feet.
yeah, 20.
So, like I said, 7 points of piercing damage from that one spider who managed to get inside, and 2 points of poisonous damage as it bites you and you feel it get inside. Remy! I'm sorry for...
I'll go ahead and say that I'm just gonna throw up the shield for this.
Okay, that's a good option, because it's gonna make it go from 3 to 1. 6 points of piercing damage, Constitution saving throw.
That'll be a soft 20.
0.5. 1 point of poison damage. Tobiyashi. Well, unfortunately, Tobiyashi, you do not have a shield yet. Which means you take a little bit more damage as all of these spiders are just falling on you, crawling all over you. You look at Remy and you just see him
I just want to
covered
be
with
friends.
You look at Toby, you look at Remy, and you just see him covered with spiders. One of them climbing on his shoulder, 2 of them on his head, another 2 of them on his torso, all biting. And you have this feeling that you look like that right now.
Just remember, Toby, this was your quest.
We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
You take a total of...
Remy will remember.
I think it's even for him exploding me.
You take a total of 11 points of piercing damage and make 3 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 1.
That's a fail.
And that is a horrible con save. That's 5. 2. That is a natural 1. And 3. That is a 13.
Oh, good. Which means it's 9 points of poisonous damage.
God damn.
And that's all of the spiders, which means it's Magna's turn. Oh, Magna! That's right, I forgot about Magna.
No, Magna's...
No, Magna, not again.
Magna might die here.
Yeah.
Depending on how much
Oh,
it
damn.
says.
You know, I rolled 1, 2, 2, 1, 6. 12 points of piercing.
Okay. Still alive?
And 5 Constitution saving throw.
How much? 12?
12 points of piercing. And
No, Magna's dead. That will do it.
no, the piercing, that's total. 12 total. Now it was
Yeah, no, I know. 12, but because Magna took the 11 from Remy earlier.
Oh, okay. So
Remy, you killed my cat.
Magna will remember this.
Magna is disenchanted and falls to the ground. Audience, make a dexterity save to see if you manage to not fall prone because your mount just poofed.
Remy, you destroyed my pussy. Oh, wait. Sorry, wait. No, okay. I got an 18.
That's good, you fall on your feet.
Audience does not say that loud, by the way. That was happening. I'm sorry, Remy. I know you wish you had.
Remy only hears this if he can hear what happens in the audience's mind.
No. Only if Remy can fourth wall break. That's part of Remy's character.
Remy hears it from beyond the veil.
Look, Raimi in 2 more
That's Remy's
levels
secret.
will be able to have access to Rary's telepathic bond.
That's gonna be nice and weird. Alright, which means we go to Jorg with a 2. With a 9, sorry.
Magna does not get to go.
No.
Alright.
Or save me.
Jorg is going to heal audience with a nice old level 3 healing word because he's not going over there.
With all of the spiders crawling on the floor.
I will still give you your action. That's only a bonus action.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You could hit a
Yeah.
spider.
You get 9 hit points back. Not as good as I would have liked, but I got 2 ones, so.
Alright, we go neck in the bears to start performing.
And then I will move forward 1 to kill a spider with my newfangled spear.
Alright.
Unless, is it small enough that I can catapult it at the big spider?
I would allow it. I would allow it.
Spider.
Turn the spiders against you.
I will allow that.
Awesome.
I just like the
I'm gonna
image.
do that.
So he's gonna clean up.
One, how much
It's the catapult spell.
Yeah.
3d8.
3d8. Cool. I'm going to cast it on that spider for going down, just straight down that column where audience and Fisher aren't.
Okay.
And then for 14 damage and a dex question mark
saving throw. Oh wow. 15.
Is it my regular spell saving throw?
I think it is.
Damn. That is a 15, so it dodges its spider.
Well, there is a tiny spider right behind it.
Ooh, do they just collide?
I'm sure you do hit at least one other spider.
Does it just turn into a 16-legged spider? Extra big spider?
Neither of them are alive. We're like a 6 feet ball.
The question is, does that tiny spider make it save?
Yeah.
Then it will hit the other spider behind. There's just so many spiders. It's gonna hit something.
Would they still hit if they had
Tumble like a snowball, just a growing ball of spiders.
If I close my eyes and swung right
just...
now, I think I'd at least hit like 2 spiders.
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. There is a large quantity of spiders everywhere. You just get to see audience. You notice that Jorg has made a valiant attempt, and you see this spider zooming right past your head, hitting another spider. The both of them just splashing in front of you. You get hit by a little bit of a spider juice, but
That's fine.
other than that, no, I was
more. Audience is still
It's
more
time.
worried about the giant spider that has his fangs like sunk into his shoulder right now.
audience this time?
You got 9 health.
I got more than
But
9
no,
health.
it's just I'm reading the spell
Yeah.
catapult, and it feels like it's been formulated in an odd way. On a failed save, the object strike the target. Oh, okay, no. So, but okay, no, that's sorry. It was just the punctuation. Now that I see it properly, good. All right.
Alright. Alright. Audience needs a nat 20 right now. It is my turn, right?
It's actually Orunak's turn.
Alright, Ognak, just keep your moonbeam there. You're doing great. You can buy it or something. Oh no, Ognak can heal me. Ognak,
Onak and the Bears.
heal me.
All right.
Give me help.
Okay.
Now the Bears need to start rolling
Yeah,
around.
sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna go and healing word.
Oglenak and the Bears.
I'm spamming Q as hard as I can right now.
You're smiting at
Q,
me.
Q, 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 Q.
All right.
I need healing.
Oh,
He's using
he
the
sees
mystery
you in
mark.
distress. The moonbeam
Where
is
you
still
at?
hitting the creature, and he used healing word. Sorry.
We need a totem out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but I
already used it last combat.
You used it last combat.
I didn't think this combat would be this much worse.
To be fair, you guys are fine. I'm the only one that's taking like serious damage.
I'm 26.
Audience,
next
you get
round.
healed for 11 points of 11
Oh,
points
let's
of healing.
go. I'll go back much like
Did 2 more than I did.
Yeah. What did he use? Like a level 2? He
Yes.
used the level 3.
He can't use higher. He has the same spell evolution as you, so he can only use level 2 right now. But you hear, you're feeling tired, and then you suddenly smell Onex.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my new
Fragrance.
character that heals
And
everybody.
it heals
Comes
you a
into
little
state.
bit.
That's good. Because right now, mostly all I can smell is spider guts and sewer.
Did you say
So anything's
spider
gonna pretty
guts?
much smell better than
Spider guts. Ew.
All right, and that is Onak. The bears, yeah, the bear. They can't do a lot. They're still.
Bears.
the bears. I really think the bears should just start rolling. I think that's
They
the
just
most-
need to start rolling.
Yeah, can they do that?
Well,
Can they roll
they're
a
not
roll
any.
damage?
There are no more spiders around. They need to move inside
True.
of the room.
They need to run in.
They'll
They
go.
need to run in and then
How
do a
far
slide.
Dude, trample damage.
They're gonna do that. Yeah, they're gonna run as far forward as they can,
So-
just into the room.
How many spiders do you think they could shove?
So how
and then off to the
exactly?
left and right.
How exactly do you plan on doing this? They'd have to burst through Orunak and you to get in.
True. They would. Well, isn't Oronek far enough back that
Oh,
they
sorry.
could just go around?
He's
Oh,
But
Onek was
me
behind the
is in the
bears.
way.
Orunak
Bears
moved up a little
just
bit.
should leap you. Gracefully.
Yeah, I thought they
As
could move
bears
through
can.
friendlies, but
Yeah, just have them tackle a bunch of spiders.
But he can have moved right behind you. So
oh, I
there's-
see the map.
He can move. He can have moved right behind you, but it's still just 5 feet for a creature that's 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
Have your bears do parkour off the wall and then belly flop on all the spiders. Because your bears have that skill.
I'm gonna try to teach them
Can't call
common
skills.
so that they can cast the healing words.
Yes, that's the only thing preventing them from being able to cast, not knowing the language.
Absolutely.
It's a word.
Did you not know that bears were all level 20 wizards, but just don't know the language to cast spells?
All right, let's try and get this combat finish.
Yeah, they're gonna wait till I can get by, and they'll prepare attacks if spiders come from behind or something.
Where's Allfish's damage at? Where is he?
Well,
He hasn't
he's-
got
I
to
haven't been able to
spider
hit
yet.
something yet.
He
Also,
hasn't
the
got
big
to
spider has too much AC. I'm not going to be able to.
You'll hit
Great
it. Come on.
It's alright. I'm about to kill it with 2 nat 20s. Don't worry about it.
Come on, I'm hoping.
All right, so go back to the top of the initiative. The spider is first.
The initiative? Did I just not get to go?
No, audience
Oh.
6. I forgot. I didn't see 6. Sorry.
Don't
Go
look
ahead.
at me. I'm our primary source of damage.
Yeah, that
right
is a
now.
lot of damage. From
No,
this.
I because Magna got disappeared, I completely skipped over
Yeah.
you. Sorry.
I
Alright,
want
Go
to
ahead.
assist audience in this attack.
I don't
With the
think
help
you can-
action with the attack.
That requires either a level of bard, which I don't think you have. Or... Alright, I'm just gonna roll.
Go ahead.
Alright, nat 20. Give it to me.
Come on, come
That
on.
was close. It was a 19, but it was not
Oh.
quite there. It is a hit though. That's gonna be 10. Ooh, also max damage. 10 plus 2d6. Oh, also almost max damage. Plus 11. That's 21 damage. Plus another level 2 divine smite.
Can we get a level 20 divine smite, please?
Later. Not now. That's gonna. Oh, that's not a great roll. That's gonna be another 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action gain another level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
I'm then gonna use my second attack, which, as I said, is going to be a nat 20. Nope, it's gonna be a 14. All right. So yeah, that'll be my damage for the turn.
All right. Well,
It was a good hit. It was a good one.
a little less impressive than the round before, but still very shiny and very powerful, using his Mace of Disruption to whack this spider. And you know, Remy, if it weren't for the fact that that spiders are crawling all over your body right now, trying to find ways to get everywhere they can, it's a pretty nice spectacle. You know, audience is really shining right now.
Was the spider injured again?
Yes, it has fallen below the point where it is injured.
Let's go.
Noise.
And now the spider.
I'm gonna die, guys.
No, you're not. It's attacking me. You're fine.
No attack. No.
All right.
I can survive one hit from it. If it hits me with both, I'm probably dead. Or down, not dead. I won't die, but I'll be down if it.
All right. 21
That does not hit.
and 18.
That also does not hit.
You barely managed to avoid this bite, as you see just one fang going right next to your shield and right beside your head. Ah! And the other one simply completely misses. Alright. Well, it only has 2 attack, but it does have some healing.
Who gets that back every round? No.
So long as it sacrifices some spiders, yes.
It is infinite spiders.
There's
Nearly.
so many spiders around. Nearly. Oh.
By the way, guys, this is why we didn't come back in 2 weeks, because it would be this many times another 2 weeks.
Alright. Just like before, now everyone gets to see this. See all of the little spiders screaming and getting their energy absorbed right into the giant spider again. It heals itself nearly back to where it was before audience started hitting it.
This is the worst
Damn.
Pokemon move that they could have ever used
Before
on us.
audience started hitting it at all, or before I hit it that last
That last round.
Okay, I'm like,
What?
like we're
A
never
shitty
killing.
bomb. Also.
We're never killing this thing. It's never happening.
Alright. So now we fall to Fisher. Come on, Fisher. Do some damage.
Fisher, I need some support in here with this. I'm running out of divine smites to do.
Yeah, I am going to. I could move. Yeah, I'll just move up right next to. Or can I go?
Just don't use fire. It's gonna do anything.
Can I go to I-12 and then be flanking it?
Side note, did the spider roll for Moonbeam?
Oh, no.
Oh no, it did not.
Natural
Moonbeam.
20.
Good call.
So
Good call. Good call.
Moonbeam.
We need that. We
A
need that
double
extra.
Moonbeam?
Need that extra.
he rolled a natural 20 on its save.
Moonbeam disappeared.
Still half.
Still
Or
half.
just
It doesn't.
his-
It doesn't completely
Moonbeam
Oh, okay.
disappears. He absorbs Moonbeam and starts using it.
Yeah, he just his exoskeleton just turns into a disco ball. and
You
we
see
all-
a little bit of charring on the top of his carapace right now. Forming. So,
We all just need a gang up.
well, you'd be able to get all the way to J13. J12. Not I-12.
gang bang the spider.
Because you're walking on small spiders everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I ran
Alright.
out of spider token.
I mean, it'd still be a triangle, right?
Yes, it is.
So I'm flanking.
Yes,
Yes, I'll give it.
because I'm on the other side.
Okay. I will. Sweet.
Kill it.
How many? I am going to cast chromatic strike
Okay.
with a vial of acid
Okay.
with my bonus action. And then I will make 2 attacks at it with Great Weapon Mastery.
Okay.
I don't know what it's immune to, though.
Fire. And
That is 20 to hit.
20 to hit is enough.
Joss. Alright.
he said 19 was borderline, so it either has 18 or 19 AC.
22 slashing damage and 4 acid damage.
Wait, so what does flanking do? Give us advantage?
Unfortunately, as the acid tries to spread on it, you do not feel like it's having any grip. It is immune to acid damage.
Dang it. Is it blinded? Or it should be blinded unless something's stopping it from being blinded.
You, because of how it reacts, you get the feeling that it has other senses as well.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. They could
I'm the
smell.
only one who gets blind sight. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Well, I mean, honestly, the spider probably has web sense.
Yeah, but listen,
that makes sense.
other people don't get other ways to see.
It's got
Only
spider
me.
sense. It senses through the spider sense.
Spidey senses.
It's Spidey sense.
It's just Spidey sense. What do they call it?
Yeah, and then for my second attack, that will be a 23 to hit.
That is enough.
For 23 slashing damage.
Let's go.
Alright. Alright. It hits. It's not bleeding right now, but it hits. You know, you're just not doing as much damage as Audience in its prime.
Yeah.
Of course not.
It's more, I think you're just not getting double damage from reading.
So, next one, Remy.
Yeah, it's
Spiders
Circle
everywhere,
like this.
crawling on you, crawling on your friend. Audience is bleeding. Tobiyashi is scared
Is Audience
shitless. There's
I
a
don't know if Audience
huge,
is bleeding.
there's a huge moonbeam shining on top of the spider. What do?
It's beginning to look a lot
Audience is not actually bleeding right now.
Oh, okay.
Christmas.
Wait, you're not under half? What were you complaining about?
I was under half, and then I got
Oh,
healed
okay.
twice. I was down to
For
27.
11 points.
Thanks to Arunak. Hey.
Forgot
Yeah.
you got healed twice.
Yeah, I got healed twice. I'm barely over half. Like, barely over half.
okay. So you're saying that basically, like like even the floor around Urania is like all covered in spiders.
Oh yes. Like I said,
Okay.
I ran out of spider token.
All right, then. I think then
Mm-hmm.
Raimi is going to move to using. Yeah, he'll use his bonus action to disengage.
Just
If only just to move to the very far distance of K8, i.e. 5 feet away. Because I was very disinterested in taking 2 opportunity attacks. 1 I was fine with, 2 is iffy.
Okay. So you just shake off
then-
a few spiders also as they all just fall to the ground because you took disengage.
And then Raimi is going to finally pull out the good boy and stab the big spider.
Yeah! In the belly.
Oh, there's the nat 20 on an attack roll.
Let's go.
Yay.
I need that, but
I wasted all mine in the first 2 rolls. For this combat.
you did. You did.
Okay. Now use the dagger. Roll the d4. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so 2, 6, 11, 13, 16, 18. 22, 28, 33, 38, 41 piercing.
Well, that does injure the creature. Your dagger just goes right in, even popping one of its eyes.
Alright, that's
Raimi's-
1, Raimi. You just got to do that 7 more times.
Raimi's dreams are going to get really weird after this combat as he ends his turn.
It is my turn now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Sorry, Toby, you don't get a turn.
No, I'm sorry. This is me forgetting I have no reason not to use Booming Blade. I forgot to roll the Booming Blade damage. Since,
Are they crying right
do you mind,
now?
DM?
No,
or do we
no,
just
I
go over
don't.
it? Okay.
I mean, it didn't do anything yet.
Then that'll be an additional 10 thunder damage.
Oh, wow.
Technically, we missed the trigger. We clicked past turn and moved out of combat phase to our second main phase. We cannot use the
I'm sorry, Toby, now you can go. My apologies.
Okay.
Tobiyashi, that's your turn now. Go, go, go!
I wonder if he's immune to frost damage, but no, we won't use one of those yet. There's probably a better time
Seems
to use
pretty
that.
immune to most of these elements.
Yeah, he's looking immune to everything. So, instead of using my bonus action to use that, I'm gonna second wind myself because I might die. And, there we go. What is that? 1d10? Yeah, give me a second. Roll the 1d10. Oh my god, that's so much health. 7 points of health. Let's go.
Dodgeball
yet.
spider.
And we are going to meteor hammer the shit. No, yeah.
Go ahead.
Did I? Meteor hammer the shit out of this guy. Okay, 1. I hurt myself. I lose 7 points of damage. I do a natural 1, so 8, and then
You were just
My
about
first
to
hit's
swing,
just
and
not
because
hitting.
it's a soft weapon, you hit one of the spiders on the ceiling, and it bursted, but it completely threw off your aim.
And then my second one is why does it say 1d20 plus 7? It's 18 plus 7, so 25 to hit.
25 is enough.
All right, and then that is going to be 12 damage. 16. What the heck? 12 damage again, and then I already used my bonus action. Didn't get a crusher critical, and he's too big for me to push him back. I got nothing else. Yeah, that's my turn. Very awesome turn.
Still,
That's it. Yeah,
still
that's
12
my turn.
damage. It's more than Jorg did in its last turn.
Real audience.
Or did he
And
lie?
catapulted a spider. You gotta admit that was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It would have been even better if you would have hit.
Just throw it at me next time.
Oh
Wait, no,
yeah,
actually,
you'll
don't
deflect it.
don't throw it at me. Wait, it does too much damage.
You can take 3d8.
I can only deflect 1d10 plus 8. Maybe. I might be able to.
You're gonna try and catch it. It's gonna pop in your hand.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Tobiyashi, which means it's all of the spiders, and they keep coming out of the wall. They keep running all
Hopefully
over
this keeps me alive.
everyone. And like I said, I don't have any more spider tokens. Right now, they're
Wait, more of them come out?
absolutely.
Did they come past my
Your
did
Can we
they
get attack of opportunity on these spiders?
yes. Whenever they move, you get about 13 attack of opportunity if you want, but you can only take one.
are they moving past my bears?
No, because mommy is in danger. They are focusing on Remy, Tobiyashi, Fisher, and audience.
Oh wait, I had advantage on those attacks. Never mind.
All right. So we're gonna go with maximum for this because now it's basically become a moving wall, floor, ceiling.
There's so many
There's
spiders.
just- yeah. But there's a limit. You just haven't reached
The
it yet.
room? The room being filled. We're gonna drown in spider goo.
So let's go Tobiyashi. Let's go starting up. Tobiyashi,
Oh,
your AC
Lord.
is 19, I believe.
18.
18.
Wait, 19?
No, 18. That's all right.
18, yeah.
Which means it's
Is it my time? I can see the light already.
it's
Looks like spider goo.
8 points of piercing damage and Constitution saving throw 3 times.
Okay, let me take that damage real quick. Okay. First con. That is 20. Next con. Not natural. Next con. That's a natural 1, so 3. Next con. No! That's a natural 20 from the Constitution saving
6 points
throw.
of poisonous damage.
I like how you were more upset about the natural 20 than the natural 1.
I could care less about the natural 1.
Fisher, well, Fisher.
I wasted it. It was wasted.
4 points of piercing damage, Constitution saving throw. Fisher, saving throw? Okay.
Nat 20.
Can we get Terry out
There's
here?
a 20 and a 1 there. Perfect split. And then for
What's
my
with all these natural
concentration
20s and natural
Perfect swing. Oh, there's a 1. Oh, there's a 20.
So, Fisher, you get 1 point of poison damage.
And then I fail the concentration.
Well, that's okay.
Then
The acid damage isn't helping.
Did you get the plus? Did you add the plus 2?
No, I'm too far away from you now.
Oh, are you too far? Damn.
Audience, 1 Constitution saving throw.
1 con saving throw. Okay.
Well, because of your AC, you need to have 20
20.
spiders trying to bite you. And
24.
okay. So succeeded. So this means you get 7 points of piercing damage and 1 point of poison damage. And Remy finally. Remy with an 18. Which means,
I have a 19, but I'm
19.
going to shield.
well, that does change something. I mean, it's
Yeah, because pretty much, unless Ramy needs to go out looking a very specific way, he'll be wearing the studded leather +2. Otherwise, he'll be wearing the glamored studded leather.
Okay. 4 points of piercing and Constitution saving throw.
With audience's aura, That becomes 22.
1 point of poisonous damage.
What was the first number again? Sorry.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, even with swarms of monsters, your ACs are pretty high. It's making it really hard for them to bite into something. It's still nightmare-inducing, but it's not lethal physical damage inducing. And this is the spider, which means Jorg, 9.
Jorg. 9?
Yeah, your initiative. I mean, it's 9, so it's you. Next one.
Oh, cool. That was sudden. I'm going to move out of the way now. I'm going to move forward into the spider horde. And, just do another catapult and healing word. Audience is still the most hurt looking one.
Think so. I am like at half, exactly at half right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use a healing word on you. This time on level 2 because I'm almost at level 3.
Okay.
Healing word 4.
All right.
Are you sure?
Oh, that was level 1 by accident. Oops.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like that seems low.
Because it's
yeah.
1d4 plus your
7.
spell
7.
modifier,
Okay.
which should be plus
Yeah.
7.
That was a 1 plus 4. It says my spell modifier is 4.
Okay.
Yeah, spellcasting mod is just.
Yeah.
All right, I'm at 46.
All right.
And then I'm
Let me
going
stick
to
it
use.
for someone else.
If I move to the right one, or if I hit the right one with catapult, I can make a line that goes between audience, Fisher, and Tobiyashi. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, sure.
Catapult. I love this staff. This is so badass. I can use it so many times. Alright, catapult time. It was 3d8. 8.
Let's
Whatever.
actually.
Will it hit?
14 for the saving throw.
Hey, I do hit it.
Yeah.
So that's just enough to kill the little spider too.
That's
Imagine if it survived.
Okay.
What if I just ended up healing it, like forcing it to absorb more spiders?
I don't think it works exactly like that. I think it's the
Yeah,
light force.
No.
It's what I call teaching someone through osmosis. It usually doesn't heal. All right, so you fling one spider, and you see it burst on the stomach of the giant spider, which is starting to. Oh, well, I'm running out of spider token. I'll just put it back on the field.
You're running out of spider token.
I'm afraid to add new spider token because every time you add just a little bit, it's using a little bit more resources, and I just look at the percentage of computer resource that the OBS is using as I'm increasing the number of token. I don't want to add more. All right. Well, it was still 8 points of damage. All right. You rolled pretty low.
I did. I rolled very low.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. Oh well.
Um,
I still flung a spider at it.
Audience?
Yeah, audience. Your turn.
All right. Audience is still looking for that nat 20. $25. You know, we're gonna keep taking these hits at least.
Yeah. At least you're not missing.
Now the question is, do I save that level 2 for the chance of a 20? I don't think so. I'm gonna use that other level 2 divided by, so that's gonna be with the base. That's gonna be
He's just
It's okay, so that's 9, then plus the 2d6. Wow, that sucked. So 2 1s. 9 plus 2. And then that's 11, and then 48.
So that's how much
Are
damage?
you serious? Another 2 1s in those roll? Oh my god, at least I got 8 in there. That's another 14 radiant damage. So it's 11 plus 14. 25 damage.
Okay.
That's my first attack. And my second attack.
It's looking extremely injured.
Okay, so now I want that. Never mind. Okay, just move on from me. Did I get it? Should I have been getting advantage on these, by the way?
Yes, you
should
do.
have.
Oh, well, don't move on from me yet.
See if you get
That's
a
a
nat.
20. That's a 21 to hit. Never mind. Don't move on from me.
21 hits.
Yeah. But what would I have gotten in that 20? I'm not going to go back at this point, but I just want to know if I would have. I'm going to be sad. I shouldn't even roll this. I'm going to be sad if I do.
Yeah, do you really want to
Don't
torture
roll it.
yourself like that?
Don't roll for disappointment.
I wouldn't have. We're fine. Alright, so then I'm going to hit it for 11. It's not a d8 plus 2d6. That's better. That's 11 plus 9, so that's 20. And then I will use a level 1 Divine Smite for 3d8. For 14. So another 14. So 34.
You hit it once and you hit it twice. The magical energy still pouring inside. The second blow managed to hit the head, and you managed to crack the armor on its head. Probably even bursting 1 or 2 eyes as this is happening. The blood just starts pouring to the ground, just pooling on the floor. You have blood all over your feet right now.
Is it below 25 HP?
Yes! That last hit did make it fall.
It has to make, on my last hit, it has to make a DC 15,
Wisdom save.
DC 15 wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Oh, no.
Okay, wisdom. I was about to make constitution. I was gonna tell you, oh, I'm so sorry, but wisdom. That's at 13.
It is destroyed.
What?
That last blow, you hit it, and the head bursts.
My base will do an extra flash of light. It uses special ability.
It looks at you for a moment, and you see that buildup of energy inside of it, and then suddenly, it bursts. Because they say it is destroyed, so it literally just burst out, splashing Tobiyashi, Remy, audience, and Fisher in spider goo.
No, we need its teeth. Find its teeth.
We could find him in the goo. Don't worry.
We need more daggers from those.
Many of the spiders are obliterated by this explosion of the creature. There is a moment of stillness as they're all still on you right now. And then they all start running away.
I'm grabbing one.
Yeah.
I'll help Toby by turning my shield towards it, so it's charmed. I don't know.
I'm just gonna it'll be easy because I don't think they weigh that much. I could just pick it up with my
There's
silk.
probably 25 already on the floor charmed right now.
All
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up in my silk like a little cocoon, leaving its head out, and then attach it to my back.
You do know that spiders do
I'm
not
gonna walk
have.
around.
You do know that spiders do not have lungs. They breathe through their skin.
Oh, I mean, shoot. I'll just put a leash on it then.
I'm gonna walk around and kill all the other. I'm not gonna roll for it. I'm gonna walk around and kill all the other 25 that are,
After
however
the-
many are charmed. Make sure they don't.
I think I am going to I'm gonna ask Remy for a favor. Hey Remy, do you think you could find? I know it exploded, but do you think you could find the web sack it was shooting webs from? Does it have one? Does a spider have a web sack?
They're
They have,
spinnerets.
like, glands
They're
that
yeah.
produce...
They're spinnerets at the bottom of its
Do you think
abdomen.
you could harvest those for me from whatever's left of the spider? I know it blew up, but you know.
If you have a pet spider, you could just harvest it from that.
That's true.
He's gonna start milking its spider.
I'll be your
It
I
doesn't
could-
have a aesthetic web though.
Yeah, I wanted it from
Oh,
big spider. That's what I was going
He
for.
wants to weave himself some acidic silk. that
I
he
know.
can use.
I mean,
I'll be rad.
Well, that would be from the head, and that probably isn't pretty bad.
That's what I was saying. It exploded. So, you know what? I got the spider. That's all I need.
Audience does need a trophy, so he's going to try and find at least any of the teeth that are still around. Maybe one is still lodged in his shoulder. I don't know.
Just if you could find one, Remy. Just if you could find one. For me.
if Raimi is going to be like doing anything after he has allowed the nerves to settle for a bit, since he is definitely taking a bath after this. But putting that thought aside for now, he is going to do potentially, I guess, 2 checks. The first check to see if it smells like a shard in this room. 2, if he can find really anything worth salvaging amongst the gooey mess in this room.
Well,
no, guys, we have to find the mural.
That's what I was about to do. I was going to put on my mask and look around and see what on the wall and stuff like that.
Okay. So, Remy, perception? Or investigation? Or nature, if you want to go through the ooze. Which one do you want to do first? Nature for the gooey bits of spider?
I can do that. Help you look for the spinnerets.
Perception for the walls, investigation for a shard, wisdom to see if you can smell it.
Okay, let's we'll do this in an appropriate order. Because a shard smells like a shard smells like a shard, so we'll do that roll first.
I would actually be using my last divine sense as well as he does this, so I can sense if there was any evil shard within 60 feet.
Okay.
It's just a straight.
Even if
it's a straight wisdom, correct?
Yes.
17.
Okay. So you take a moment to see if you can capture the essence of a shard, and you come up completely empty.
Okay, just a normal giant ass spider that found its way.
Yeah, just a normal.
It was a fiend, so I don't know. That's a little weird.
But I mean, it was good to at least check. But in which case, then Raimi is going to make any perception and/or investigation check with the assistance of his lantern.
Okay.
To go about the room and search amongst the guts for anything.
I forgot to cast protection from evil and good again.
So,
damn it.
At the very least, I'll roll investigation first. That'll only be 21.
21. It takes a long while, and the problem with the gland itself is you do find one that is intact. The problem with the gland is that how are you going to use it?
The gnomes will find a way.
The gnomes will find a way. That.
I don't know if I want to give the gnomes acidic web.
We're not giving. We're like, we need your help.
But yeah, you do manage to find one. Spiders usually have 4, so it's a bit of a disappointment. But you do manage to find one, and
Well, it did explode.
yeah.
My bad, guys.
Maybe you shouldn't say you're bad because it had 4 hit points left. If Jorg couldn't manage to hit it, then you went back to the top of the initiative, which means it would have healed.
No, it wasn't even Jorg's turn. Jorg wasn't after me.
Oh no, that's right. It was the bears and Ohunak.
It was going back.
Yeah, we went before you anyways by accident.
And Ohunak, who has run out of spells, he couldn't have managed to reach it.
No, it would have. You know what it would have happened? It would have died to Oranak's Moonbeam, and he would have got the credit. And for me, that's worse than it actually healing and killing. So
yeah.
He couldn't have kept pretending that Arnak's useless if he'd gotten.
That is true. Yeah. So,
as for yes.
Oh, like what should I call that? Should I just call it spider
web gland?
Why I do believe it is called a spinneret.
Spider feet.
The allspark.
The allspark.
Fiendish spinneret. That'll work. If you tell me that, I'll know what creature it is. Going through the rest.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Spider silk is super strong.
Extremely strong. Yeah.
Pretty cool to be able to make use of it.
Yeah, well, they did try. Unfortunately, I think the biggest piece of cloth they managed to do is about this big.
Yeah.
But that's because they didn't have a 15 by 15 spider together.
No, they had to splice a goat with spider, I believe, so that the goat milk comes out as spider silk.
Yeah, or it was like in with the milk, but I don't think they figured out how to harvest it from there.
Well, they did. I believe they made a piece of cloth this big. Like
that's where they got it?
But
cool.
With how much it costs to make this, they're not going to make bulletproof vests with this.
I want a suit
be so
fully
badass.
made of spider silk.
We just need to get fiend spiders in real life.
So, and with the rest of the investigation, and with audience and Tobiyashi running around trying to find all the information that is needed, you do think that for now you're safe as you're investigating the wall. You do find those holes through which the spiders have crawled out of and now have crawled back in. You don't hear any noise right now. So you're safe for now. Not sure how long you're going to be safe. Eventually they might come out, but who knows?
Well, I did use Divine Sense, so I would also sense if they were.
Well, these spiders don't register on your Divine Sense. They don't have...
Oh, they don't. And there's nothing else in the room that registers on my Divine Sense.
The goo still has a strong fiendish sense to it, but it's slowly dissipating as the last remainder of life force is leaving the bits and pieces all around.
There's nothing else that needs to be cleansed. There was no summoning that took place here or something.
No. You get the impression that the swarm of spiders is mostly mindless giant spiders.
Okay.
But as you're examining the walls, you do notice that some pieces of the wall have been scratched to the point where you can get in. And this is how they got out, but this is how they made holes in the walls. And probably egg sacs were filled in these places. By the way, there were 500 spiders.
Oh my lord.
How many are there now?
They did kill... You killed nearly, I think, 40-something, and you got through a grand total of around 160 spiders.
And then how many did the boss kill?
Oh, I'm counting this.
Oh, you're counting.
If you add all that you burned at the beginning, maybe you got it around 220.
Alright, we did about half.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
So
I'm okay with taking some AoE damage for extra spider kills.
yeah. So you look around, and finding the mural is not hard. Actually, it feels like this room was the center room of a very, very, very old temple. As you're watching all of these drawings on the mural, probably audience, you're the one whose attention is the most taken by what you see. Because it goes a bit into the story that you've come to learn about this island. You find the beginning of this mural, and it starts out with a huge spider. Judging from the size and how it's been painted, the spider itself would have been even bigger than the mountains where the silver dragon lives. It was a titanically huge, fiendish spider living here. And then you keep following the mural, and eventually you see a dragon appearing. A incredibly large dragon. It looks like a copper dragon, the way it's represented, but it's easily the size. It's easily 5 times the size of the spider. There is a brief fight, but the dragon wins and kills the spider. It goes to rest, and the image fades into a mountain for the dragon. But then, a few images later, you see a group of dark-skinned elves, a few of the Deshari, finding a single egg in the rubbles. They create a temple deep beneath the island. They build upon it, and it becomes very large. They put enchantment around it to make sure that the egg would always have guardian. But they are found by other elves, and their entire sect is destroyed. But they manage to isolate this room of the temple by destroying the hallways around it. And there the story stops. Until very primitive drawing starts appearing, as if creatures with very low intelligence started to add to the story. The general shape looks a bit like the Ettercarp, telling their story of nurturing this egg. Make it grow to a point where it actually hatched, but making sure that it doesn't move beyond the walls where there would be danger. But the last bit of image that you find is a bunch of spider digging through one wall and finding themselves in a cave with a stone wall at the end of it, which would fit the room that you've just come in. And so they'd been preventing the spiders from getting inside of the sewer while waiting for the mother to grow large enough to retake its place. Which, judging from the size that it had and the swarm it had, would probably have been at most a few years off.
Yeah, good thing we dealt with it now. Audience would also send up audience going off memory and relating the copper dragon to the same dragon that he worshipped in the mountain, or that turned into the mountain, because it seems very similar off of the symbols. Would send up a quick prayer to to that god, just be like, hey, I finished your work. Got it done. Generations down. I finished it off. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Well, your prayer does make you feel a sense of accomplishment. You're not sure if it's your sense of accomplishment or an acknowledgement from a higher power that you actually finished something that was unfinished. But, like I said, you do feel a sense of greater accomplishment as you're doing this prayer.
All right. Well.
And just as you feel the sense of accomplishment, you see Remy going, I found one! With probably the voice of a child, and you see a broken, but mostly intact, hook from the front of the spider head.
So for the spider that I have, I'm going to make a harness and a muzzle for it, and...
You do know it's a wild spider. The moment that it stops being charmed, it's going to start wiggling inside the cocoon you made.
Which should be about now, because it's definitely been a minute.
It'll be fine. I'm going to need help from Jorg to tame it.
Spider, or is it also a fiend?
No, it's just a regular spider.
Okay, good. I can also eventually, after we long rest, use animal friendship if we can't get it to calm down.
We will. No, I'll work on it. I'll keep using survival animal checks to tame
Why
it.
are pets a worm like an eldritch worm and like a giant spider? What
No, it's a cat spider, cat-sized spider.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal size.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, pretty large.
Don't worry about it. Me and Jorg are trying to take care of it right now. After we figure out all the history on the spider.
I'll speak to it next session if you guys want. I could do it now too if it's not too late.
We'll both do animal handling checks on it.
Okay. I'm gonna start going to leave the sewer since we've accomplished.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
Like, its mom was killing all its brothers, so we kind of just saved it.
Also, before the other 250 spiders come back for their friend.
We should leave.
Yeah.
We should set the place on fire, though.
There's nothing to burn anymore. We burned all the webs.
Just use the 6 vials of burn down the whole sewer.
Those they could be useful in the future.
Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right.
That was a dark and spooky episode, or Spider Den and episode.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the fight to take the entire episode.
Me neither.
I was expecting the fight to be done, at most by the time that we came back from the break, there would be just maybe one round left or something like that. Not to have an entire fight last 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for those who watched. I'm sorry for the players who had to wait for their turns.
Work on speeding up our combat.
That would probably be very good.
It's okay. I did too much strategy. I should stick to my forte of running in and hitting it with divine smites. That would have ended the fight way quicker.
Well, honestly, there was a lot of preamble during the first round that probably didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
No.
Not before the combat started. I mean, during the first round, before the spiders even made a move.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of preamble there.
Yeah.
Now the real question: what was the reward for this quest? Because
we didn't look at it. We just.
No, I did. I have it. I have it in my thing because I had.
What is the reward for this quest?
That's what I'm checking.
It was proof that the job has been accomplished, but they're expecting Ettercarps, not the hook of a spider. So...
Oh, we could take an Edicarp head. Don't we have some just laying around?
Yeah, we could also bring back like
Oh, the quest
tell them
wasn't
that there
to
was a
kill a
much
fiendish
bigger
spider.
plot.
They didn't know there was a fiendish
No.
spider. They just thought that there were a bunch of Edicarps.
All right,
And
we'll take
We can negotiate around that.
we'll take an Edicarp head,
Mhm.
and
the reward was
Spider.
for 500 gold for every Edicarp head, or proof of an Edicarp
Oh,
kill.
we're taking all 8 then.
let's take all 8 Edicarp heads.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And then also
Holy
take
crap.
the hook of the demon spider, and we can.
We'll negotiate, yeah.
I'll take some pictures of the mural too before we
But
leave.
we have to make sure there's because we still have to do the coin stuff we were coming here for in the first place.
Yeah, and we have to pay. A lot of paying.
Oh yeah, definitely. The garden would probably give you better rewards for what you've just done than what the city will, because this is exactly what they want. Pieces of history of the world that they go to, and this is
Yeah.
a large
That's
piece of
why I
history.
took pictures. That's why I took pictures of the
Take
girls.
pictures, right? Okay, good.
Or no, yeah, we're gonna turn the Edicarp heads into the city, and then we'll go and give the we'll go and show the pictures to
And,
the guard. We'll try and get the double.
I'm pretty sure it crosses audience's mind. I'm pretty sure it crossed audience's mind. Usually, the person that they send for this, or they give these quests of mapping out ruins, is Kaharthane, who usually contracts Amiali, which means that Amiali might be an Otanel for your event.
That would be exciting.
I
She
should
could,
ask
she
her
could,
to
she
come.
could see me. She could see me fight my rival, right? That I no.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Yep. So we're leaving the sewer because I don't want to be down here anymore.
As you're all
yeah.
moving away, still dripping from all the spider guts and blood
We
that you
just
have.
throw the heads in the extra dimensional space and leave.
Actually, this is a situation where I think Rainy would look pleadingly to Fisher.
Oh, do you want a quick toweling off?
I don't think it's gonna do too much for me, to be honest. I think we're gonna need a long bath.
Yeah, there's running water just outside. All right, it's city sewer, but still, it's running water.
And he's got soap on him. It doesn't matter.
I think it's
Hey,
more
I
just
can-
like
I
Rainy
am
would
also
stop
raping my
dripping.
I can
gag.
drink
specifically.
it. I'm immune to
And-
disease.
I mean, if you want me to hose down with your flask too.
Rainy hands over his decanter. And just
got it.
opens his arms wide.
Yeah, I hose down Raimi.
Ah, feels good. Fresh water. You don't know where it's coming
All right,
from, but it's
turn around.
fresh water.
Turns around, lifts his tail up.
Okay.
And this is when the blasting effect of the fiend spider hits audience, and he collapses to the floor.
No, but actually, there was an effect if you reach zero hit points. So,
Oh,
good
okay.
thing you didn't.
What was the effect?
Well, it's you can't be healed up. The poison inside of you maintains you into a state of suspended animation. You're gonna become the
okay.
next meal.
Until when? And for like how long?
I believe the poison lasts. I closed everything. It's an hour, I think. Yes, an hour.
So you guys would have had to carry audience back.
I don't know, maybe Jork had lesser restoration prepared.
Well, that might have worked.
Maybe.
Don't think
There you guys go. That's what I found online.
No. Intriguing.
That's
That's
horrible.
terrifying.
I don't know about
That's
that.
terrifying.
I don't know about that.
I don't like that.
Oh my.
A spider the size of a cat, not a cat.
It's a cat
Like,
spider.
There's there are cat spiders, and then there are spider cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably just tell you, if you want to have an idea of what they might have looked like, make a search for the largest spider on Earth.
I like this spider.
Yeah, there's the.
Please don't put a whole lot of spider.
Okay, tell me.
I just have a cat spider in my head now.
I've been bitten by spiders before. I don't like spiders. So thank you for not flooding the Discord chat with spider image.
Okay. I see largest spider on Earth. Yeah, it's a cat spider, so it's not a spider. You see, it looks cuddly.
Oh, you do know that this spider is about as large as a plate. The largest spider on Earth.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know where you guys are off to, but audience is off to his temple of people. But I assume you're not following me.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're setting up a temple also. Yeah, sure.
I gotta go tell them about how I just slayed a fiendish spider so they can add it to their lore books.
I'd be going with well, actually, me and Jor. Okay, what I would do is give Remy my coins and ask him to check on them for me. While I take care of this spider with Jorg.
Mm-hmm.
He suddenly lost interest.
Remy, you are also invited. Oh well, Remy might be going to do the claim. Remy, you are also invited to come to because you are also one of the members of the dragon.
He's inviting you to his temple as it's being built.
Well, it's both of our temples. It's not just mine anymore. It's also Remy's. So he is welcome to come with.
You know what, Remy actually, by all accounts, has can possibly delay his search if for no other reason than he'll have to take a bath later anyway. Because I don't think he wants to walk into a collector's office covered in spider guts.
Actually,
he will take Tobayashi's coins and he will follow audience to the temple being built and provide visual aid.
What about Fisher?
That is a huge spider.
Everyone goes in their own way, and Fisher is left alone in the sewer.
Well, I mean, Fisher can come with us.
Fisher doesn't have to stay in the sewer either. He can just come back up, go up the ladder.
I'd go with Toby and George.
We do need to take a bath, though. We should probably find somewhere to stay before we tame this spider.
I'm not sure they will let you in public bathhouse. I think you're too dirty for a public bathhouse. But if I'm not mistaken, I do believe there is a lake behind Otanel. Well, you'd have to walk for an hour, but yeah, there is a lake.
I guess I would go drop off, as we were on our way to temple, I'd also go drop off the 8 heads, and then we can split up the golds. Because I feel like they're going to give us more if we look like he just gave the pictures than if we look all clean.
Okay, so the plan is drop off the heads, split up, and do what we do.
And go take a bath and do your thing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we'll drop off the 8 heads. So what's that, 500 gold a head?
That's 4,000 gold in total.
That's a lot.
4,000 gold, so it's 4,000 divided by
5.
Something.
5?
There are 5 of us.
Yeah, divided by 5.
Doesn't get any.
Well, if you want to start giving Orunak gold, I mean, Dryads like gifts like this. Might give him.
No.
I mean, the problem is that he can't take it with him.
we each get 800.
Oh, that's a good point.
800 gold each?
Yeah, we each get.
Hell yeah!
It was perfect for me to take this.
Did you just multiply by 5 and then divide by 5?
No.
What?
What?
Oh yeah.
I did 4,000.
No, it's 500 per head, so it was times 5 divided by 8, or times 8.
Yeah.
How many heads?
Oh shit! Yeah, we had 8.
We had 8
So it was basically you just switch.
Oh,
What?
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we had 8
I love how your guys' brains work at this hour.
Was I at 8? Was 800?
You mean the fact that they don't?
Anyways, I'm just waiting for the answer.
Was 800 right or wrong?
I don't know how.
800
people on
is
the East
right.
Coast.
Okay, that's all I need.
800 each, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to subtract the gold that I gave to Remy.
Right, it's not fair. It's 2:30 for me after I worked from 8:30 to 9:30 today.
I know.
Okay.
It's
Like,
2:30 for me too. It is getting late.
Don't be expecting that much from me. Come on.
Dude, Jorga's rolling in cash right now.
Well, you can always give more to audience. I mean, his object
could.
wants more.
I think I still have the most, to be honest.
Probably, but I'm okay with that.
So I had 5 gold. Give me one
Jorg
second.
thinks material possessions are overrated anyways.
Besides, my church collects money and stuff, so I mean, we're
True.
probably be more there too.
If you want to do, you know, gods love it when you donate money to their cause.
Yeah, especially dragon gods.
Even more.
Oh no, it was 15. My bad.
Dragon
Okay.
gods-
So,
That's what I
so you
gave
actually all only got 500, and everything else goes to donation to audience's church.
No.
No, audience can donate his own cut to the church.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to donate to my church?
I needed that money.
It's kind of rude.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna
Yeah. You know,
Yeah?
No.
I'm gonna wait.
Alright. Alright.
Fine.
I'll find. I like to research my charities first.
You guys are going to be donating your blood to my church pretty soon anyway.
What?
What? Now the event is coming up.
Well, yes.
Every time you take any damage, you're spilling blood in the name of my church. So you're basically donating your blood.
And yes, there will be this event. Hopefully.
Had you not thought about it like that, Toby?
You know what? I already blew up to show the wrath of your god, so I'm not that far away.
I mean, if the party is donating fluids,
You know, the gnome already has most of mine.
There's still.
That's what I gave you.
Well, the gnome is still trying to get their poop. So
It is true.
he's got everything else but the poop.
Gotta hold on to that.
Okay, now things are starting to go in weird ways. So,
2:30 after a long fight. What do you expect? I'm like catatonic right now.
Good night.
all right. So, we hope you enjoyed tonight's long fight. We hope you'll be
Keep up
there
the
next
spider.
week because technically everything starts moving again, and hopefully no one will take another quest.
Well, are we level 8 yet? No.
begin.
Okay, so
Or
this,
begin next
if
session,
this is
that'll
what
be
you want to talk about, this is the privilege of being a dungeon master. No, you're not level 8. But
So
everything,
one more quest, right?
everything, everything
Sorry,
is
sorry.
being taken into consideration, meaning that your next chapter you will level before the end. But I really want you to be level 7 for the
No,
event.
that's fine. We don't need you to rebalance the fight for us becoming level 8. That is perfectly fair. Fine.
But yes, everything is being taken into consideration. So the next chapter, you will level up before the end. And so, hopefully, like I said, no one will take an additional quest, because I think we are 4 or 5 days before the event. So,
Yeah, now we're like almost 3, I think. No, we did. No, it's been only 1 day, I guess, here, so we're 4.
yeah, I think
We're
it's
4 days.
4.
Now we're 4.
And hopefully, no one else will take a quest, which might result in the group having to use an emergency evacuation and finding itself a year in the future. Well, at least now they won't have to deal with the spider if this happens. So
Oh.
Which would have been much worse because it would have kept growing. But
We should have waited till it was the size of a mountain.
Yeah, we could have gotten even more for that.
yeah, but then Otanel would not have been there anymore. So there would have been that. So,
Let's go.
next episode, hopefully, the last few details and the start of the event. Probably not going to be able to finish the event on next episode unless we all, including me, all manage to start going through our fights much faster than we are right now. But maybe the beginning of the event. And that is about it for tonight. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will be on there, and you will be there next week on Wednesday if you're watching it live, on Friday if you're watching the rebroadcast. If we are on Friday right now, stay tuned because we will be trying to raid someone, and I want to have more than 2 people when I raid because it feels slightly humiliating when you raid someone and there's just 2 people. So at least 2 people. Let's aim for 4. And as always, if you enjoyed the show, you can support the stream by following us on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. You can also support the stream by making a donation, becoming a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, or if you can't do any of those, simply by spreading the word so there'll be more of you on next episode and the episodes after that and so on. This always helps. Yeah, we're almost at 100 followers. It would be nice to reach that goal. And thank you for those who actually wrote something in chat. It's always fun to have people actually taking part.
Yeah, it was an exciting chat today.
Yeah, they were talking about the spider the whole time.
Yeah, there was a slight spider obsession in there. But that's okay.
Spider obsession.
What is this? Lost in space?
Itsy bitsy spider. Okay.
And that's it for tonight. Thank you for being there, and as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.